Hello, hello, hello. Sounds fucking loud. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this. There. That seems fair. T&M options. A lot of saves during PMs. Wow, who made the music for this? Okay, I'm playing the Nameless mode. Nameless mod. Never played it before. Although I'm a long-time Deus Ex enjoyer. Running through the training mission? I doubt I need it, but sure. Oh, nothing crazy goes on. I did not test this before I started streaming, so I hope nothing crazy happens. Press escape to escape.
System initiated.
What?
Contacting auto-guide subroutines.
Punch?
Command aborted. Manual override in effect. Notifying client moderator, Nameless as per request. Reply received. Establishing direct connection. Opening manual guide interface.
Oh, Trescon, hey. I didn't realize that you'd been gone that long. This is the account update facility of Forum City. You've missed several system updates in your absence, and this area exists to inform you of all the features that have been implemented during that time. I'll help you get through it quickly so we can talk face to face.
Okay. My hands are full. What does that mean? Keyboard, mouse. Everything else can be the same, but I want tab to be inventory.
Let's see. First thing is the self-updating goals. It basically works like those quest logs in traditional role-playing games. Whenever something significant happens in a mission, the goal is changed to reflect this. It can help you figure out what to do if you find yourself stuck somewhere, so remember to check your goal if that happens. I'll add a goal to your log now.
Maybe I should turn it down in the game.
I spill my drink!
Let's make this halfway. Make this.
I spill my drink!
Take this down. Still freaking loud. Is it louder than me talking? I think. I don't know. Probably it's fine. But what's my objective? Press the button on the table. Boop. Beat.
Great. Now check your goals again.
Toggle the lamp.
That's it. The goal has been completed and changed to reflect your solution. Go on to the next room.
Okay.
Right. We'll handle a couple of things from this room to save time. First off, go over to the table and use the book to see the new multi-page system.
PDX Forum City links you to the brand new information.
Notice the small more sign in the bottom right-hand corner of the text window. That's the indication that there are more pages in the book. You can either move your crosshair away from the book and then use it again to view the next page, or you can press the button assigned to that function on your keyboard settings. There's also a button to view the previous page when you see a more indicator in the left corner. Go ahead and try it out. When you're done, walk over to the ATMs on the other wall.
PDX Forum City makes use of a brand new information device system which allows us to use multiple pages for each book, data cube, etc. Whenever you open an information device with more pages, the text "more" will appear below the text window on the right side. To read the next page, press the Use Object Interworld key right mouse button by default. For Use Next Previous button, you can move down to the settings. Another "more" indicator will appear on the left side there. Okay. But the data cubes are no longer automatically added to your notes by default. The new system relies on your data vault to decide whether or not the contents of an information device is worth storing among your notes. You can generally count on importing information found in data cubes, books, newspapers, notepads, etc. to be added to your notes by default, but you may want to check every once in a while in case you happen to disagree on the importance of a certain piece of information. Okay, no worries. Let me check something here. We're fine. Everything's fine here. Okay, get out of here.
Now the ATM system has received a major overhaul. You still interface with it as you did before, but this time the accounts are global. If you come across an account number and a PIN somewhere, the account can be accessed from any ATM in Forum City. Beware though that when you hack an ATM, it chooses a random account, and that means you may disable an account that you could have got more money out of if you'd found out the account info instead. Of course, PDX strongly discourages stealing of any kind, but just so you know. The only account number on these ATMs is 012345, and the PIN is 6789. Try logging on from both ATMs and then hacking one of them. You'll notice you can't get any money from the other one because you hacked the only account. Or just move on to the next room. Your choice.
Even when I turn the volume down to 0, it's still showing that it's spiking up and out of. I can't tell what's happening. It'll just have to be a shit stream. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the pin is 6, 7, 8, 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what did it go up to? 6, 7, 8, 9? Wait, what was it? Up to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Current balance. Let's withdraw that balance. Yes. Yes, easy money. Can I do the other one too?
Here we'll be showing you the difference between the two new cameras that have entered the corporate security market after you left. The one on the left is the old one, the standard security camera. It can't activate an alarm on its own. It needs somebody to monitor its output in the security room and sound the alarm when he spots you on the camera. The one on the right is the more advanced DX brand camera, which comes with limited built-in artificial intelligence for intrusion detection. Those cameras can basically recognize on their own whether or not you're supposed to be there. They're becoming increasingly widespread. The DX brand cameras are pretty straightforward. Stay out of their field of view or disable them by hacking a security computer or using a multi-tool on them. You know all this, but the old cameras are more interesting right now. I'm going to turn it on so the guy in the security room can see you. Don't panic, no guards will come running, this is just training. Now go through the door to the security room.
Wait, what's duck? X is duck? How perverted.
This is the guy who sounded the alarm when he saw you. Pick up the baton next to him and knock him down. He's a digital construct, so he won't hold a grudge.
Bow! Ooh! Ooh! Oh, he's fighting back! Oh, red alert, he's fighting back.
Nice swing. Now go back into the room with the cameras. You should notice a conspicuous lack of alarm. That's because nobody is watching the output from the camera anymore.
Oh,
Go ahead and move into the next room. Let's give you a chance to show off the result of all those years of
how
physical training.
innovative. Very innovative. Look, I have a reflection. I'm not JC Denton. I'm some other dude.
This guy is another construct. Pull up your fist by pressing the button you assigned to that in the keyboard settings. If you haven't assigned a button to the fist already, now's a good time to do so. Fists are a last resort, so you generally don't want to be too upfront when you punch a guy. Try to whack him over the back of the head while he's not looking at something. This fellow is a bit of a pacifist though, so you can go ahead and show him who's boss. You pack a nice punch chest. You can do better though if you cheat a little. Pick up the gloves from the locker over there.
Okay. Lethal gloves.
You can use these to add some nasty effects to your punches. Open your inventory and use the gloves you just picked up. Then click the fist icon between the ammo icon and the password folder. This brings up the glove menu. Highlight the gloves you just picked up by clicking on their icon. Then close the inventory. The gloves should now be equipped. Just pull up your fists again and smack some of the furniture around. When you're done, move on to the next room.
Wow.
Next up is something we didn't train you in back in the PDX CIS days, making Molotov cocktails. Molotovs can be made from a wide range of household materials, but the more you know about demolitions, the less chemicals you need. For now, we're setting your demolition skill to train. Without any training, the best you can do is make a killer laxative. Pick up the wine bottle and those chemical bottles on the table. When you have them, you can use them to make a Molotov cocktail.
Okay. Molotov. Oh, wow, it was as simple as that. It was very,
Good. Now I'm raising your demolition skill to master.
intuitive.
Grab some bottles from the closets and see how many you need for one cocktail now. Then go to the next room.
Okay. Ooh. Can I throw it? Wow.
Now let's have some fun. I'm going to demonstrate a somewhat exotic new weapon function, firing modes. You should actually remember it from your own pistols, but a small refresher never hurts. Apart from those pistols I made for you, this napalm launcher is the only weapon that uses firing modes. They work exactly like alternate ammo, only each firing mode always uses the same ammo, and there is no delay when switching between them. Pick up the launcher, release a target and fire a few blobs. Then press the change ammo button and fire again.
Okay.
When you've had your fun, go on to the next room.
Oh, nice. Give me these blobs. Blobs. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Can I get in there? Oopsie daisy. I didn't mean to throw that. I didn't know which button was the change ammo button. Oh well. Perhaps that's something I should apprise myself of. Change ammo, single quote.
Okay, we're almost through the course, but this is a major update, so pay attention.
That's him, Feds
In the old system, augmentation was quite an exclusive feature, only available to the moderators and the administrators. Now, with World Cup success, augmentation is far more widespread and is now available for any veteran. Of course, that means you can get orgs now too, besides the standard light, IFF and private messaging orgs. This update brings a couple of important tactical considerations into play. First of all, you can see which orgs a person has by examining him or her with a targeting org, which has been upgraded
This is
a few
amazing.
times.
This is fantastic.
I'll give you targeting on a suitable upgrade level so you can try it out on me. I'm right up here in the observation room.
I see.
Active orgs will be highlighted in green, inactive ones will be white. When you've tried it out, pick up the org upgrade on the table.
Okay, wait. Which button?
Now, use this canister to upgrade your light augmentation.
He has an
Then
aggressive
activate it
defense.
to watch how it fails to drain away any of your bioenergy. If you plan to spend a lot of time sneaking around vent shafts and sewer tunnels, you may want to seriously consider upgrading your light orb so you don't spend too much energy just to see where you're going. But it's up to you, of course. There are many other ways to put an upgrade canister to good use.
He's quite well equipped for field work. Didn't he say he was opening this? Oh, he wants me to use the upgrade. Okay, what do I already have? Light. I can upgrade the light. Tech 2, no energy drain. That's great. That's steel. How do I upgrade it? What do I have to do? What do I have to do? Plug. This. Upgrade. Great. Very handy.
Great. Finally, there's an important change to the way standard augmentation canisters can be used. If you already have an augmentation that you've just picked up, you can use the new augmentation to upgrade the one you've already installed. Pick up the 2 canisters in the container and use the medbot to install one of them and then upgrade it to level 2.
That's cool. That's a cool innovation. Ooh. I'll go with microfibril muscles. Because that has
I think you're ready to move on to the last room.
Like opportunities for imsim hijinks.
I almost forgot the most important part. When you encounter an augmented enemy, a great way to turn the table on him is to zap him with a couple of EMP grenades. That way, his augs will be completely useless, and it'll be much easier to take him out. Unless, of course, he has an EMP shield. Then you just have to do it the hard way. And some may, of course, carry biocells around, in which case you'll have to zap them again. This is the last room. Before we end, there's one more thing I'd like to explain. Hopefully, you'll recall how DD, Cashew, and I are invulnerable. That's because we're moderators. Anybody else can be killed, but you're ill-advised to do so without good reason. Now you're welcome to examine these holographic representations of some of the factions you'll encounter in Forum City before you leave the server and enter Forum City proper. I'll speak to you soon, I hope.
So we're in a virtual reality?
Security Guard. Faction WorldCorp. Both with regard to number of employees and annual profits, WorldCorp has become the largest corporation in Forum City during the past 2 years. Originally specialized in biomechanics and nanoengineering, WorldCorp has branched out into nearly every conceivable area of business in Forum City.
And they're called
The corporation
WorldCorp?
is owned and run entirely by Skara B. King, and is estimated to make up 70% of the private sector of the city. Firewall Unit. Faction PDX.
I'm assuming that's this guy.
The PDX faction is the administrative body of Forum City, based exclusively on volunteer work by certain selected individuals. The leader of PDX and administrator of Forum City is Despot, who has never appeared in public. PDX employs a system of digital automatons known as firewalls to enforce peace in the city in times of crisis. Firewalls are sensitive to EMP damage.
Okay.
Llama Worshipper. Faction, the Llama Cult.
The
The
llama.
Llama religion is dedicated to the worship of the Llama god Lamar. The Llama Cult is at war with the opposing Goat Cult, and their temple is prominently located in the central district of Forum City. The high priest of the Llama Cult is Beefman. The temple of the Llama Cult contains a number of blank tablets, the inscriptions on which the Llama worshippers believe will reveal themselves to a prophesied individual chosen by their god.
Beefman.
Goat Worshipper.
This is the goat
Faction,
worshipper?
The Goat Cult. The goat religion is dedicated to the worship of the goat god Un.
Ooh.
Their prophet is now a deceased goat, Gerald, whom they believe to be the manifestation of their god. The goat cult is at war with the opposing llama cult, but they have somehow managed to keep their temple concealed from all others.
Okay. These guys look dangerous.
The Renegade Master, Faction DXO. The DXO terrorist cell started as a political party in opposition to the government of PDX. The DXO faction themselves cite their persistent failure to gain influence in the non-democratic government of Forum City as the reason for their eventual transformation into a terrorist group. The current location of DXO is unknown. Board guest. Faction. General populace. The board guests are generally subject to much ridicule from more experienced citizens due to their tendency towards immature behavior and their reluctance to claim responsibility for their own actions, instead hiding behind anonymity. The board guests are harmless, making them very vulnerable to all forms of harassment.
So I live in some kind of online forum? Is the conceit? That's the conceit, is that I'm in some kind of online forum. And who am I in this forum? Wow. How did they do this? Look, there's people up on that balcony. Independent thinking hurts you and your family. Join the goats. The Nameless mod. Nice guitar. It's like very congruent with the Deus Ex vibe. Oh, what? Oh, that was the training. Okay. All right. Harmless, challenging, painful, punishing. Let's go with punishing. Radish adventure? What does that mean? I'll try punishing. If it sucks, I'll stop. Okay, my appearance. I can choose on which side of my face. I look like young Shang Tsung. And I can choose which side of my face my scars appear on. I'll go with the classic trench coat. Can I change the color? My name is Treskin Lawrence. That's fine. That'll be my name. That's what I look like. Okay. I'm trained in pistol already. I'll go with pistol. No, not that. How do I go back? Go back. I'll go with pistol, low-tech, and computers. And I'll save the rest. I'll give myself an extra one. Oh, I can't afford it. Okay. But I'll be able to afford it soon. I can upgrade my computers again. Okay, I'm trained in pistols, low-techs, and computers. That seems fine. And I'll save the rest and use them as needed. Hi. Hello. And I'm doing good, thank you. And I'm Treskin Lawrence. Oh, what happened?
No flame wars on my ship.
That's a mod, I guess.
Who's there?
The flame walls. Whoa.
Hey, what the?
Man. The Nameless mod.
This is Phasmatis. I can't come to the phone right now, but leave a message after the beep. Despot probably has my phone bugged, so he may give me your message. Otherwise, I'll receive it when I get home.
We need to talk. The curfew was a good start, but with Deus Diablo gone, we're not going to be in charge of this city much longer. Report in at the new HQ when you hear this. I'll set some things in motion in the meantime. I'll see you there.
Will
the
Faz
city
have
is
time
a
to look for
farm.
Deus? I think he's got more than enough on his hands fighting the riots and looting.
Phasmatis has some useful contacts. Last night in the bar, he was talking about contacting Trescon.
Fine, but we can't just sit around waiting for Faz to show up.
Oh dear God, I have pockets.
Back to your office, Gond. Slicer, go get that interview with the scientist who contacted us. It sounded like he had something important to tell us about WorldCorp's activities and the incident at Aunt Betty's Industries. If we're lucky, it has something to do with Deus. We also need to do something about the escalating Cold Wars. That conflict will blow wide open if they realize we've lost control.
Send Gand. Maybe the goat cult will abduct him.
What? My pants are on fire.
No, let that loom take place. We'll step up the firewall presence in the downtown sector until we can arrange for a more permanent solution to the cult problem.
What about DXL?
They're one of my primary suspects for the abduction. It's a toss-up between them and WorldCorp.
I've been probing their systems all day. I'll let you know if I make any progress.
Good. When Faz comes by, tell him I'll be in Saul's bar getting a drink and some advice from Alpha.
I have no idea what's going on. I barely followed that. Is Deus maybe the guy, the red guy, who we just saw walk into the alleyway?
Yes.
That's all I retained.
I overheard Phasmatis and Cashew and Souls. They're calling in an old agent named Trescon.
That name sounds
It
familiar.
is? I'm trying to fix it, but
I'll keep an eye on the checkpoints.
it's
in the
not
downtown
changing
district.
like on the
I
visual.
reckon the faster we take this newbie down, the
I'm
less
turning
trouble
it down.
it'll be.
Is it better now?
No, don't kill him. I have a better idea.
It's still like that. I tried to turn it down. Visually, it's not making a difference. I don't know why. It sounds quieter to me. September 1st, 2004. You still can't hear it? I mean, you still can't hear me? Okay, let me try something else. Let me put this back. And then let me go. Is that better? It's still not changing anything. I don't know what's wrong with it. It might be OBS. If it's still not working, I might have to restart. Really? Just in case there's a lag, I'm gonna wait for your next confirmation. You still can't hear me well? Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. Much better? Okay. Should I keep it like this? I'll keep it like this for now. Just let me know. Thanks for the feedback. I was wondering about that.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad you made it here so quickly. This is quite important. My apartment is on the 4th floor on the right.
Okay, 4th floor, he said. Ashtray. Should I put my fists away?
Ah, Trescon. Phasmatus is expecting you. Go right up. Beware of security, though. They haven't got much to do, so they tend to shoot at anything.
Okay. Oh, it's me. Okay, 4th floor, he said. Oop. Ugh. What is this? Notepad. Hey there. I had to go before you arrived, and I'm truly sorry, but there is some business I had to attend to this lockdown I caught wind of could cause some seriously bothersome delays for me if I did not get moving this instant. You are welcome to treat my home as your own while I'm gone if you arrive before me. If something happens, I will call the phone as often as I can to try to catch you and let you know if I'm okay. The key is in our usual hiding spot. You know, the tree with the bricks nearby. With love, Toilet Tree. It's going well, thank you very much. How are you doing?
No, your other right.
Oh. Wait, did this have some information that I missed? Tree with the bricks nearby, okay. Which one is it? Oh, it's him.
Trescon,
Phasmatus.
glad to see you made it.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. Every major street being locked off is a recent development, isn't it?
I'm sorry about that, it's part of the curfew. To limit the rioting, we locked off all the districts and put up guarded checkpoints at the barricades.
That's really necessary? It seems rather quiet out there.
That's because you haven't seen the bad districts. Even the West resident sector, the slums, is a day on the beach compared to some sectors. You can only access the 3 districts with
This
subway
is
stations,
surprisingly well made.
the corporate district, downtown and the slums, and those are all well patrolled.
Tell me what's happened.
It's bad, very bad. Deus Dabbler has been kidnapped, and with one of the moderators missing, this city's going to hell.
But you and Cashew are moderators too. Can't you handle it until DD is found?
No, what most people don't know is that Despot wouldn't trust his own mother to make him dinner. There's a safety measure, so we can't ban people without everybody agreeing. Without Deus, we can only try to correct their behavior, and as soon as DxO finds out, they're gonna make my life hell.
Can't Despot do something?
Huh. Despot
I
is
still have
impossible
no
to
idea
contact.
what's going on.
Something in his pants, I think.
Alright. Why am I here?
Find out who kidnapped Diablo and why.
Okay, that's
I got an
simple
anonymous
enough.
email
I
this
can do
morning.
that.
You can start by reading that. My login is Phasmatus, and my password is Antitheus. How you run your investigation is up to you. Just remember that you're here to find DD. I'd
Roger.
advise you to get someone influential to support you. You won't get to the bottom of this by yourself, and someone like King Cashew and the rest of the PDX gang can provide a lot of valuable help.
King Cashew? Good, I'm glad. It's going well so far. Well, the game Deus Ex came out like around 2000 or 2001, I think, and then this came out a long time ago, but it's been in continuous development. It's the first time I'm playing it. This is a mod of the original Deus Ex, but it's big enough to be its own game, apparently. But it's as new to me as it is to you. Of course you'd say that. You're part of the PDX. Well, yeah,
Of
sure.
course you'd say that. You're a part of the PDX gang.
Well, I think your only alternative would be World Corp, and that's not a very attractive option either, don't you think? Besides, you know King Cashew, he's a good guy.
But basically, I'd be working with the same people, doing the same stuff.
Trescon, nobody wants to employ you full-time. You can just work freelance for us.
Story of
you
my
help
life.
PDX, we help you.
I'll think about it.
Yes, do that. Pay a visit to Sol's Bar and Grill. It's just down the road. It's a perfect place to pick up general info. You should remember Alpha Operator from back in the
Sol's
PDX
Bar.
CIS days.
Okay.
Remember his old code name was Sol. He owns the bar now.
Yeah,
Cool.
I remember. I think it opened a few months before I left. He always said he'd buy a bar if he ever made it to retirement. I don't think I ever believed him.
You should probably equip yourself as soon as possible. Remember that the only place to load up around here is Raving's weapon shop. Your old guns are still locked up there. I hope you kept the password to the locker. Oh, and speaking of equipment, the safe in my bedroom contains an oil canister to help you on your way. It was confiscated at the checkpoint in the slums. The code is 3467.
Thanks a lot. That'll be useful.
You're welcome. I think I owe you a favor anyway.
I'll check back with you when I found something.
I'll check back with you when I found something. Bye.
Yep, I'm watching. A DVD player. Oops.
Hey, I was watching that.
Oh, sorry. Oh, Leon the Professional. I like this movie.
Please refrain from doing that.
Ugh.
Well, that's
Don't watch
interesting.
Leon the Professional. It's bad for you. It's cancelled.
The cults would never do anything like this.
Okay, let me put his stuff back.
Could it be King? Certainly it would fit his character, but
A
why?
diploma. Phasmatus. What's this? Technology Today. By now you've probably seen TV ads for the World Corp's new line of Universal Storage Media, the Data Screen. Data Screens, as the name implies, have one major improvement over the old data cubes: built-in displays. This is a stark advantage over the previous bring-your-own-screen or augmented neural interface.
I wish I knew where to find the DxO.
I'm reading Phasmatus.
I think I heard DD mumble something about
display is quite
hideout
small.
once.
You'd be justified in thinking data screen is basically a fancy name for a PDA. PDA 40 credits to be sorely disappointed. The data screen is small, has a fairly high resolution, good color depth, although the black color is often more dark bluish gray, and even a pretty solid viewing angle. Its main limitation is that, as with the old data cubes, you need to connect data screen to a computer
the cults
to transfer
would never
text
do
or
anything
images
like
to
this.
it, which means it still can't be used as a notepad. We expect the data screen will instead find use as a portable notice device similar to how its predecessor is used at many workplaces. And now that you no longer need to bring a laptop to examine its contents, more people should find it useful.
I heard DD mumble something
Only
about hideout once.
is for the price to drop to 20 credits and we can officially declare the data cube dead and buried. Yeah, I am pretty new. I'm not really very seasoned. If I seem like I have trouble paying attention to the chat and the game at the same time, it's because I do. I'm sure I'll get used to it though.
Could it be King? Certainly it would fit his character, but why?
Ooh. Thank you for following. I appreciate it.
Certainly it would fit his character, but why?
Oh, Knights of the Old Republic 2. A classic. I had this. I owned this exact object in real life. A CD. This is what we call a compact disc. I'll spare you me reading. Thank you. Thanks, Amy. I'll spare you me reading everything out loud, but I'm gonna skim it.
Certainly it would fit his character, but why?
Okay. It's like a fiction book. Wikipedia
I wish I knew
Simulacrum.
where to find the DxO. I think I heard DD
I want to
mumble
read
something
all
about
of these.
hideout once.
Simulacra and Simulation by Jean Baudrillard. A copy of a copy which has been so dissipated in its relation to the original that it can no longer be said to be a copy. The simulacrum therefore stands on its own as a copy without a model. For example, the cartoon Betty Boop was based on singer Helen Kane, Kane, however, rose to fame imitating Annette Hanshaw. Hanshaw and Kane have fallen into relative obscurity, while Betty Boop remains an icon of the flapper. That's the gist.
The cults would never do anything like this.
Okay, let's just log into his thing. Phasmatis. What was it? Antitheus. Okay. I'm sorry to contact you like this after all this time, but we really need your help. Deus Diablo has gone missing and we're pretty sure he's been abducted. There are so many people here who would do something like this, but none of them should be able to pull it off without losing important parts of their body. Our resources were stretched thin before the incident, and now that there are only 2 of us left to keep the whole city in line, we're in deep shit, to be quite honest. There are bigger problems than that, but I want to explain it all to you in person. I'm asking you to handle this case. The political climate in the community is extremely volatile these days, and it's absolutely critical that somebody neutral handles the case. Please stop by my place when you have time, and I'll fill you in on the rest of the story. Well, at least the parts I know. From Despot. We have kidnapped your forum moderator because we need him for a very important job. Sorry for the inconvenience, we hope you understand. Okay, so this is a good place to start. Who's Mercedes? Okay. So Phasmatis is a moderator. Sender. We have kidnapped your foreign moderator because we need him for a very important job. Sorry for the inconvenience, hope you understand. Why would there be 2 separate emails? Oh, he forwarded this to... No, wait. From anonymous sender. And this is from Despot to Phasmatis.
I wish I knew
Oh,
where
he
to
did,
find the
he did,
DXO. I think I heard DD mumble something about...
he did forward it to the Despot. So that's not a lead. Okay, applications, Tetris. Where is it? It's not Tetrising. No, it's streaming is basically my hobby. I mean, gaming is my hobby. But while I'm doing it, I stream some of it. I don't stream everything I'm gaming, but... Okay, this isn't working. Oh.
I wish I knew where to find the DXO. I think I heard DD mumble something about hideout box.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh. Matt is just repeating himself in his living room. He's just watching Leon the Professional and saying the same barks to himself.
I think I heard DD mumble something about hideout box.
Oh, I caught him. I guess it's gonna stick to me from now on. An artist, eh? Oh.
The cults would never do anything like this.
I want to see what happens if I clear the whole thing. Oh. It's really weird.
Could it be King? Certainly would fit.
I guess it's about 90s forum culture, which I missed out on, but it's still funny.
Could it be King? Certainly would fit his character, but why?
Boop. Beep. How am I supposed to hit these? Oh, just like that.
Cults would never do anything like this.
Boop. Pew. No.
Cults would never do anything like this.
Almost.
I wish I knew where to find the DxO. I think I heard DD mumble something about the hideout once.
Oh, come on. Last block. Okay. Oh. Got it. Okay, I'm out of here.
I wish I knew where to find the DxO.
No.
I think I heard DD mumble something about the hideout once.
What's this? IRC client. My desired nickname, butt face. Hello? Oh. Hello?
Could it be King? Certainly would fit his character.
Sick wallpaper. IRC user guide. I'm going outside.
I wish I knew
What's he
where to
listening
find the
to?
DxO. I think I heard DD mumble something about
Radiohead. This could be a nice tableau. It's the actual original Deus Ex soundtrack that's on his stereo. There we go. It's my bedroom in 2003. It's the music from the China level, from the Hong Kong level.
his character, but why?
A CD spindle. Wow.
I wish I knew where to find the DxO. Nice coat, by the way. You're really rocking the JC Denton style.
Thanks, as matches. He's rocking the Walton Simon style, I guess. What's in this cupboard?
I wish I knew where to find the DxO. I think I heard DD mumble something about the hideout once.
Deus Ex spray paint.
Trescott, long time no see. Come visit my office in the World Court building as soon as you have time. I have some very important information for you. And quite a good offer, too, if you arrive on time. See you here, Trescott.
You got a PM from Skara. Whatever you do, Trescon, don't go to World Corp. Come to PDX and hear what I have to tell you first. You cannot trust Skara. Just don't listen to anything he tells you.
First time, latest product. Alan Milton. I always wondered about the cameras in the original Deus Ex. They were more like motion sensors than they were cameras.
I had it done up a while ago.
Because it didn't make sense that someone was seeing you in the camera and then you could hide and then they would just forget about you. But if you stayed in their view long enough for an alarm to trigger, then it...
I assume you've heard of Deus Diablo.
I thought it was an April Fool's joke at first.
But this is September.
No reason to rub it in.
I wonder what consequences it'll have. Depending on who you ask, they'll either tell you that everybody will be fine, or that it signals the end of the world.
Yeah.
Trest, Cashew wants to make sure you're still up to scratch. He's asked me to give you a test to see if you're still as good as you used to be. After all, 2 years is a lot of time to get rusty and right. We don't want to get you killed. Here's the deal. To leave this district, you have to use the subway. The problem is, the subway company stopped selling day passes.
Thank you, I'll look into that, and
a
maybe...
monthly pass costs 1,000 credits. Now, while we could just give you the money, this should be an excellent opportunity to brush up on your skills. Your tests will be to gather 1,000 credits for the subway. To be frank, if you aren't resourceful enough to do this, you'll be in no condition to handle the assignments we're planning to give you.
Okay.
Good luck.
I'm up to the task. I was listening to their conversation.
Aren't you the guy who bailed the moderator nominations a couple of years back?
I don't like this lockdown. It's like being in jail. I'm glad the guy who runs the kiosk down on the corner lives in this district, or I wouldn't have any food.
Monitoring further activity.
Weird.
Deviant behavior recorded and filed.
Dreadful weather tonight.
Hey, you want to buy something?
Who are you?
Named whoever. I'm a snack vendor.
Why an uninspired name?
What can I say? That guy was taken.
Right.
So, what can I help you with?
Why on earth are you open at this ungodly hour?
Why on earth are you open at this ungodly hour?
Oh, I don't need to read it.
Meh. I'm a night person. And I have a permit to stay open outside of business hours. You'd be surprised how many people are up this time of day.
I probably wouldn't.
Point well taken.
What snacks can I buy from you?
I have candy bars and cans of Nuke.
That's all?
Yep. Want to buy anything? Everything's 10 creds a piece.
Huh. I haven't even got 10 credits.
Wow, that's what I call being broke. Well, come back if you find the
I
credits.
have 0 credits.
Maybe I will. Bye.
You couldn't have waited until he was across the canal? Man, he was getting away. Will you stop giving me shit about it? How the fuck we gonna get him down there? Huh? You gonna go for a dive?
He's bleeding.
Shut up. Someone's listening in. What? Hey, mind your own business. We'll deal with this later.
Said be alert, true. There's a trail of blood. Dead guy. Note received. 2 stealth pistols are among some equipment hidden in the trash bags on a plateau with an empty planter behind the condemned buildings in the downtown district. You'll need to stack some stuff to get up there. I guess that's what I just found out. I found directions to a stash of weapons. That could be cool. Okay, downtown, some trash behind a high up empty planter. The music is like matching.
You there? Halt.
Yes?
What do you want?
Is this the Llama Temple?
Yes, it is. And no, you can't come in.
Why not?
All access to the temple is currently restricted due to a crisis at WorldCorp HQ. One of our most highly decorated holy warriors is in a bit of trouble, and we can't let anybody in before the situation has been resolved.
Okay.
But I was sent by PDX to investigate the recent moderator kidnapping.
Is that so? Then you must be Trescon.
That's right. May I come in now?
It is I, Trescon.
Absolutely not. But you can help me with something. I'll pay handsomely.
To the tune of what?
380 credits.
That is indeed very handsome of me. If you want me to pick up your groceries.
It is all that I am at liberty to offer you. One of our temple guards was recently ambushed and captured by a group of goat heretics. I know exactly where they're holding him for interrogation, and I would be perfectly capable of blasting all of them into oblivion, if not for the fact that I'm under strict orders not to leave my post before the crisis at WorldCorp is settled. Imagine my frustration.
I see your problem. So you want me to rescue this temple guard for you?
Yes. I will give you 380 credits in return. My entire allocated hostage rescue budget for the month of September.
You have a budget for that.
Of course. Abduction is a favorite strategy of the goats. But
don't tell our
scouts.
I'll get your man.
I'll get your man for you.
Good. He's being held for interrogation in the condemned apartment to the southwest, across from the theme restaurant. You'll recognize it by the filthy goat billboard on the front. Which reminds me, I still have to send some people to vandalize that.
Anything else you can tell me?
No. That should be all the information you need.
Voice acting is great.
Pleased if you would like
it's as good or if not better than the actual original voice acting.
Bonus. Just get our man out of there and the money will be yours.
Let me see something here. I'm gonna be stealthing. I don't have to hold that.
Lamar, let me strength. Who in Lamar's name are you?
Okay, southwest, you see. I found a bug related to this forum. Please report any bugs to gtfo@forumplanet.com. Provide as much specific information as possible, including your browser name and version, what exactly you were doing when you found the bug, and any error messages you received. Do I have to register? Nope, you can view the boards as a guest without registering or logging in. Some boards may require that you register in order to post, though. All registrations are handled through GameSpy ID. This means you only have one set of account information to remember and stay logged in when you visit other Forum Planet boards. What's the inbox for? That's an area where you can log in to check for private messages sent directly to you from other forum users. You can also access your profile information here. What's the active topics for? That lists, at a glance, all the hot forum threads for the particular site you're visiting. If you want to just check out on what's the most active topics of discussion, this is the place to look. Can I include images in my post? It depends on whether the board owner has enabled this feature. If he or she has, you should see a little picture icon when you go to make a new post. Click on it and enter the URL for the image you want to include. If you don't see the image icon, then it means this feature has been disabled and you can't post images. How do the icons work? Okay, I think that's enough. Wait, what else is on here? recent abduction. Deus Diablo has been abducted, directed towards ensuring the stability of our community. An outside specialist has been called. Trescan in any way you can. Tell him everything you know. Do anything he asks you. Any attempt to stop the investigation will be punished. You receive an email entitled "Hello" from Spastic Monkeys. Delete it immediately. Do not open it. Apparently this one is pretty nasty. It will not only erase everything on your hard drive, but it will also delete anything on disks within 20 feet of your computer. It demagnetizes the strips on all of your credit cards. How's that possible? Where is this condemned building he was talking about? I want to go in here. Wow.
Status report written and cached. Status report written and cached.
Zodiac. Paul Denton. Amanda Shays and Alex Jacobson.
Server uplink unstable. Proxy settings changed to port 223.
Aid Runner. Metal Gear Solid the movie. Lars von Trier. It's Paul Denton. Resident Evil. Oh! He's dead. What happened?
Monitoring further activity.
Why did you kill this guy? You guys are a bunch of psychos. Medical. What is this? Stealth mode. Shotgun shells. I can't even break a box with a screwdriver. My only weapon. They seem harmless.
Go away,
It's a noob.
please. Go away, please.
Ouch, they're noobs.
Hello. Oh, I mean, word.
Is there a problem?
They're members of the noobs. What's this? A ketchup bar. Ugh.
Go away, please.
Okay. There's nothing down here.
Is there...
The noobs are down underground where they belong. Doesn't look like there's anything going on here. What's this? Kia. Recorded environment. I wasn't doing anything deviant.
LOLOLs. I think everybody here is very rude. The PS2 version is much better than the PC version. Well, not that I've played the PC version. LOLOLs. The PS2 version is much better than the PC version. Well, not that I've played the PC version.
Oh, almost. Oop. Yeah. 100% net.
I don't like this lockdown. It's like being in jail. I'm glad the guy who runs the kiosk down the corner lives in this district or I wouldn't have any food.
Okay. LOLOLs.
How could somebody kidnap a moderator? I thought they were supposed to be untouchable. It's not very comforting that they can be knocked out and carried away just like anybody else.
Okay. This looks like what he described to me. Rescue the llama guard. I have empty planter.
Is it just me, or how the...
I think I should try and find some weapons before I attempt any kind of
Abandoned.
rescue.
Discarded like a paper
Symbiosis.
napkin and left to fade away in the dark.
Who are you?
What? What do you want? I want to be alone. Just me and my Teddy. Yes. Me and my dear old Teddy.
Oh, okay. I'll go.
No, wait. Please stay. Teddy and me are lonely. So lonely. It's too cold out here. Too lonely and cold.
What am I supposed to do about it?
Just talk to me. Yes. Talk to me and Teddy. Yes.
What the hell happened to you, man? You got more scars than a knife fighter. And you're cracking up.
World Corp. They did this to me. Yes. They tortured me. Tortured me and my beloved poor old Teddy.
Why?
It was King. Listen, I feel better now. I need to tell you something.
What?
King is totally insane. He will do anything to preserve or increase his profits. When the crashed against by error page virus was circulating, he was loath to release the cure.
Why?
Treating the virus is much more profitable than curing it. He only started selling a cure when someone found out from a research and development leak that he had a cure.
Who leaked the data?
Who the hell do you think? Me, of course. I was the one who leaked the bloody data. I was his best scientist, his very best biochemist. Until I leaked the data. I knew there was a cure. He just didn't want it to be circulated.
But why did he do this to you? God,
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Don't let him get you. Don't let him get you like he got me.
I'm loving the music.
How did he find out you had leaked it?
No! No! It's coming for me! Black Ice is gonna kill us all! Me? You? That kid? Everybody!
Kid?
Help me, Teddy!
Be careful.
Teddy!
Can I talk to the real...
What?
The hell is Black Ice?
No! Black
What?
Andreas! The weapon shop! It's gonna kill him! I never cured him. It's gonna kill him! And me! And you! They'll get you! And Will! It's gonna kill all of us!
What the hell is Black Ice?
Countermeasures.
Wait. Sensible again.
And not an hour too soon.
Black Ice. It's an invasive security program used for defense of large server complexes. I worked with them, the two guys who made it. It's meant to destroy whatever it gets into, like a computer or a hacking laptop. But I saw him. Andreas tried to hack into the servers, using the data sockets in his head. And it fried his brain. He went insane. I know they tried to cure him. Then when I confronted Scara about it, he started torturing me.
But I thought you said...
It's gonna kill him! And us! Both of us! We're dead! We're dead! No!
What if I talk to
So
him again?
alone.
Okay.
What is this?
Hey, sugar. Have a lovely evening.
I don't understand why they think it's necessary to put the entire city under lockdown just because a single moderator is missing. You'd think the other two could handle it, right?
There are 3 moderators total.
I don't like this lockdown. It's like being in jail.
I swear I've seen the statue before somewhere.
Tranquilizer darts. But I have nothing to fire through them. Fire them through, rather. Boop. Okay. Delicatessen restaurant.
This lockdown is starting to freak me out. I can't get anywhere.
Did I try talking to these people?
Have I seen you before? Aren't you the guy who bailed?
Okay, let's see what's going on here. It looks like they want me to insend my way up there. I don't want to bring the whole frickin' okay. And now I didn't really think this through, did I? I'll come back when I have some augmentations.
Status report written in
What is that gun? That's definitely not in the
I
base
don't
game.
understand why they think it's necessary to put the entire city under lockdown. Just because a single moderator is missing. You think
Okay. Hello. Goat worshippers.
Although our edicts
Oh, no.
preach peace and love, you leave me no choice. I must defend myself.
No, die.
My kingdom did not suffice. My sword shall surely finish you off.
I never saved. Hopefully it auto saved at least once. It did not. Okay. Let's try that again, but more sensibly. And faster. With less reading. And less sunglasses. No, I'll keep the sunglasses. And my real name is Treskin Lawrence. I'm familiar with low-tech and pistols, and I'm trained in the computer arts.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad you made it here so quickly. This is quite important. My apartment is on the 4th floor on the right.
Okay, I'll save after I talk to him. I think they attacked me because I stepped on the rat. Which is amusing, but also I died. Key is in our usual hiding spot. You know, the tree with the bricks nearby. Okay, I'll look for that.
No, you're other right.
I know, funny guy. I know where you are. Give me these.
Trescon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But you and Cashew are moderators too. Can't you hand?
No. What most people don't know is that Despot wouldn't trust his own mother to make him dinner. Does it say they're gonna make my...
Can't Despot?
Huh. Despot isn't...
Alright.
Find out who kidnapped the...
Just...
Not at all.
But...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
You should
Thanks a lot.
You're well.
I'll check back with you.
Okay. I don't think there's anything really essential that I find other than what he just told me. Let's do a quick once over and be on my way. Oh, a safe.
The cults would never do anything
didn't he
like
tell
this.
me a safe code? 3467. I never even opened this last time. It's actually good that I died, because I forgot this last time. What's this? Naturally, Augs and Forum City have nothing to do with biology. Like everything else on Forum Planet, they are simply a visual representation of some element of a cyber reality. In the case of augmentations, it should probably be emphasized that all the various parts of Forum Planet have some sort of means to upgrade your account. Otherwise, what would be the point of veteran status? The general approach is to use elements from the game associated with each city. Thus, Planet Quake has power-ups, Planet Warcraft has resources, Planet Neverwinter has skills and feats, and Planet Deus Ex has skills and Augs. If a PDX Forum City citizen were to travel to Planet Quake or Planet Unreal, he might be shocked to realize that his precious Augs had been converted to power-ups. Of course, they would turn back into augmentations upon his return to PDX. Is that real? A telephone.
You have 1 new messages.
Let's hear it.
We need to talk. The curfew was a good start, but with Deus Diablo gone, we're not going to be in charge of this city much longer. Report in at the new HQ when you hear this. I'll set some things in motion in the meantime. I'll see you there.
Bioelectric cell.
I wish I knew where to find the DXO. I think I heard DD mumble something about hideout once.
Medkit. There's any important information. Dick boy. Hi, dick boys. Yes, hello. Oh. Hi, Nerdzilla. Oh. Bridge. His name is Bridge. Hi, Bridge. Are you a dick boy too? Are you the one who joined as Buttface earlier? I think yeah. Yeah. How could you tell?
The cults would never do anything like this.
What the hell? Hello? Because it's logged, just so you know, this is a real IRC channel which is being bridged to Discord. Good to know. Okay.
Could it be King?
Okay. Thanks.
Why?
Okay. I see.
The cults would never do anything like this.
Okay, I should go now. Who did this? Who made this? Did you
Nice
know
goal, by
about
the
this,
way.
Phasmatis?
You're really rocking the JC Denton style.
I was like, are you a dick boy too? I was pretty much acting like the average mod user in the 90s.
Time no see. Come visit my office in the World Corp building as soon as you have time. I have some very important information for you. And quite a good offer, too, if you arrive on time. See you here, Trescott.
I saw you got a PM from Skara. Whatever you do, Trescott, don't go to World Corp. Come to PDX and hear what I have to tell you first. You cannot trust Skara. Just don't listen to anything he tells you.
Ah, Trustcon. Phasmatis is expecting you. Go right up.
Oh, I should save. I should save. I'm saving. Okay. For a second, I thought there was like a really complicated AI in that forum. And it was like
Cashew wants to make sure you're still up to scratch.
remembering who I
He's
was.
asked me to give you a test to see if you're
You
still
know?
as good as you used to be. After all, 2 years is a lot of time to
That's
get rusty and right.
hilarious.
We don't want to get you killed. Here's the deal. To leave this district, you have to use the subway. Problem is, the subway company stopped selling day passes some time ago, and a monthly pass costs 1,000 credits. Now, while we could just give you the money, this should be an excellent opportunity to brush up on your skills. Your tests will be to gather 1,000 credits for the subway. To be frank, if you aren't resourceful enough to do this, you'll be in no condition to handle the assignments we're planning to give you.
Okay,
Good
I
luck.
think I can do it.
What a horrible day.
Dialogue protocols initiated. Super user Phasmatis has requested that all permissions to execute the task cleanup noob.gang be granted to user Trescon. Reward credits equals 500 will be transferred to the user upon successful completion of the task. Permissions set and updated. Monitoring user Trescon.
Okay, you want me to find a gang of noobs and clean them up? Meaning what exactly?
Oh, he wants me to
Task
stab the
properties.
noobs.
Locate all members of the Noobs gang and remove them from downtown sector by any means you deem appropriate. The gang leader is known to hang around the theme restaurant Helga's Kraut Castle near the subway.
Okay. What the radish is a noob?
What the radish is a noob?
Definition: noob, noob. Also, noob, newbie, nub, nooblet, et al. is an offensive term used towards someone who is comparatively inexperienced, but at the same time stupid/disruptive and/or totally incapable of learning. A noob is almost always someone who thinks they're cool, but obviously are not. Also used in late speak noob.
Huh. I'll see what I can do about it.
Dialogue terminated.
First, everything is soaked by this incessant rain, and now I found out that the bus service has been suspended.
This is amazing.
I can't believe the moderators don't do anything. Every time I ask something, people call me a fack.
This is amazing. Wow. I've definitely never had the experience of playing a game and accidentally contacting someone in the real world from in the game. And I guess I can go back there anytime I want and just talk to those people. Give me all the coffee.
I swear I've seen the statue before somewhere.
Alright. Where was I going now? He told me to kill all the noobs. I know where the noobs are. Wait, I should find that restaurant he was talking about. There must be a map, right? Okay. Helga's Kraut Castle. It's like right in the middle. Where's the middle though? This looks like the temple thing. This is maybe this? Looks like vaguely temple shaped.
Status report for Incash.
Oh, this is the apartment building. Okay, this is a metro entrance. What's that? Big fanfic bookshop.
So many beautiful books.
This lockdown
Male
is starting to freak
customer.
me out. I can't get anywhere. I'm just lucky there's at least subway access to where I work.
Twist. The Deus Ex novel series. Let's read number 1. He brushed from shadow to shadow, as though he were part of the darkness himself, slipping silently from place to place, evading anything and everything that crossed his path. He was nano-augmented, a born and bred killer. Someone had said about him, about all nano-augs. Maybe that was true. Maybe, but he had reason, and he had enough human in him to realize that the certain actions of one Bob Page were not to be taken lightly. He would put an end to it, all of it. His name was J.C. Denton, former employee of UNATCO, the United Nations Anti-Terrorist Coalition, now on the other side of the fight. They called the NSF terrorists. If anyone could be called terrorists, it wouldn't be the NSF. They weren't terrorists. It wouldn't be the NSF. They weren't terrorists. It would be UNATCO and their brainless nano-aug thugs. They had captured him, locked him in a cell deep below UNATCO HQ on Liberty Island, expecting him to sit nice and snug so that they could doubtlessly slaughter him later on. Right. He escaped, of course, by the help of a disembodied voice that persisted in talking to him over his infolink. Daedalus. He didn't know who or what it was. He didn't care at that moment. He just wanted to break out, and so far he had almost made his way up to the top floor of the compound. Almost. Stepping into the light now, looking blankly up the second last set of stairs he'd have to climb, he saw the last obstacle and potential threat in his way. Anna Navarra. Nano-aug UNATCO colonel, colder than steel. There wasn't a bit of heart in the woman. Most of her body was metal, all augmented. Whatever skin showed was pale white. Charming when combined with her hateful, violent personality. He should have killed her when he had the chance. You should have killed me when you had the chance, she said, glaring down at him, already willing to rip his heart from his chest and eat it raw. We are thinking the same thoughts. Move or be moved, J.C. warned, gun in hand, willing to return that favor. You are pathetic. You are weak. You have joined the NSF and you have become part of the enemy. I will not let you leave this building alive. For a moment they both stood silently. Then J.C. felt a smile come to his face. It was almost amusing how sure of herself she was. And there was a bit of irony in there. She tells him he should have killed her when he had the chance. yet she makes the mistake of not killing him immediately, just for the glory of having the last word too. You could almost say she killed herself with her own terrible personality. You disobeyed your number one rule, Anna. I'm surprised. What? Your rule. Shoot first, ask questions later. Good thing for me, though, and there's another tip. And here's another tip. Flatlander woman. Her kill phrase. He saw it in her eyes the split second she had just before she died. She knew it. She knew he had just killed her, and she couldn't believe it. And there wasn't a single thing she could do before her body twitched convulsively, then fragmented in an ear-piercing explosion. The ground shook, the whole building shook with the force of it, and it wasn't a very pretty sight to see either. He almost felt bad for the janitors. JC pushed himself up, realizing that the force of the blast sent him slamming against the wall, collapsing down on the floor. He had to get out of there, and he had to do it fast. There wouldn't be a man in UNATCO who didn't know something was wrong by then. So he fled, screw stealth. The sound of an exploding augmented woman wasn't exactly stealthy. He made his way towards the door, tore it open, ran up the stairs, flew through the security door, not even bothering to stop and take down the guard stationed there. He made his way through the reception area, going ahead and shotgunning the soldier there. He shotgunned the guy who went to training camp with him, ran out the large main doors to the helipad, and stopped dead, literally. He never felt the bullet tear through his head. He never felt it come out the other end, exploding in a crimson mess. He never even felt his body hit the ground. J.C. Denton was dead before he knew it. And the man that fired the single bullet stood across the courtyard on the helipad, gun still pointed, blank expression on his face. Gunther Hermann, another nanowog, another heartless bastard. You'd think that on the killing of another human being you'd feel something, guilt, maybe regret, even if that human being was a lifelong enemy. No, the only thing Gunther felt here was an insane kind of satisfaction as he stared blankly at the mangled corpse bleeding across the grass.
Properly harnessed is a very good thing.
This was what the government was trying to build. This, emotionless killers, people who will follow orders and plant bullets in the heads of those ordered to kill. Maybe Gunther knew it. Maybe he just didn't care. Maybe he just enjoyed it. Shit! Dom smashed his 40 against the wall, enraged. Thinking too quickly, so much going on. He paced back and forth, worried out of his mind, then depressed, then something else.
Insanity.
He tried to calm down, but it just couldn't have happened. No, it was impossible. Son of a... God damn it, he fumbled for the correct words. Wow, this is long. His friends, his colleagues all sat silently, probably in shock. Dom could see all of them staring that way. All of them not believing it. Either some of them wore their masks, not wanting to display anything they might be feeling, closing themselves off. Denial. Welcome to denial. Next stop, heartbreaking reality. Everything Dominic Bishop ever hoped for, everything he ever tried to make a difference for, all of it gone. The NSF was in shambles, in complete breakdown. The one man that killed most of them just died after finally seeing their side of the story and committing himself to it. They lost the shipment of ambrosia, most of their men, supplies, any leadership they had. Paul and JC were the only hope the NSF ever had at that point, and now they were both dead. Completely erased from the picture, a decaying band of soldiers left in their wake. It was a complete and total mess. Nobody was in charge now. Commanders had been killed or captured too. There was absolutely nothing they could hope to do. Dominic couldn't keep up with all of it in his tired state of mind, couldn't contemplate it now. All he could do was accept it. Jesus! He massaged his forehead with his hand, glancing around at all the other troops in the room. Some of them stared at him. He realized he had been standing there, staring thoughtfully. What do we do now? One of them broke out with a shaken voice. What the hell do we do now? Dom sighed, not knowing how to answer that question. What can we do? Silence. This is what their cause had degraded to. Cowering in some abandoned warehouse division like you see in the movies. They really did look like terrorists to most of the world, and that just killed him. They weren't the bad guys. Someone had to pick up the pieces. There had to be some command out there, someone left who knew how to clean up this mess. Maybe it was him. Hell, he didn't know. Dom let the broken bottle still clenched in his fist slide to the ground. He sat down among the rest, doing the same as they, the only thing they knew to do at that moment. Silently sitting and thinking, denying it all.
The ban on sight loss.
Was it really necessary to lock down the entire city?
Who am I, and why am I here?
Yes.
A good question, full of depth and meaning.
Actually, I figured you owned the shop, given that you were standing behind the counter. This is the fanfic shop, no?
It is indeed. And I am indeed the co-owner, along with Walton Simons. Will there be anything else?
Walton Simons?
Did you say Walton Simons?
No. I said Walton Simons. Walton is a figment of your imagination. He isn't there. You reach out to touch him and end up with nothing in your hands. He's an apparition, a consensual hallucination of the many. He's 3 steps to the left of reality.
No shit.
Actually, he's in the cellar. He's just a guy who, like me, is very interested in the depths of Deus Ex. The first thing sounded cooler, though.
What can you tell me about Deus Ex?
What can you tell me about Deus Ex?
Deus Ex is a work of fiction that employs a new interactive method of storytelling, combining written word, spoken word, visual input, and an integrated system for interactivity. It employs the venerable but not outdated method of involving the user by having the protagonist portrayed as a blank. What that means is the main character, J.C. Denton, doesn't show emotion, allowing the person utilizing the fiction to project their own emotions onto him. It has a strong narrative thread in which the individual situations can be solved in many different ways, but the overall events remain the same, implying a kind of limited situational fatalism. However, at the climax, the outcome is determined purely by free will, although that free will is limited. This is just a small shadow of the deep philosophical background of the story. The climax, in which free will is paramount, is not just a physical clash, but an intellectual one in which a mimetic war finally reaches an apex. Finally, it has a Hemingway-like sprinkling of New Testament Christian symbolism. I guess I should also mention that it's told in a combination of third person and first person, both singular, with an objective style that features an implied deep penetration of a limited nature. Further, it's a video game.
Thank you.
I gotta go.
Goodbye. If you come back tomorrow, I'll prepare some more answers for you.
All right.
He sounds a bit
Maybe
like
I will.
Alex Jacobson.
Take care.
But that may be just because he sounds like he's talking over an infolink.
Let's see, the book on mechanical
it looks like
augmentation
Walton
goes by
Simons.
the Pictorial Guide to Sam Carter's Lake. That's it.
Walton Simons? What the hell are you doing in a bookstore? Don't you try anything. You got that?
I'm heavily armed. I've got a screwdriver, dude.
Oh, you must be mistaking me for Walton Simons. I am simply Walton Simons.
Huh?
What the hell does that mean?
See the caps? My name isn't capitalized. That's because I'm the guru, the pseudo-minister of true lies, bearer of flaming eyes, Simon's avatar. The caps are for the other Simons, okay?
Oh, I see. Well, no, actually, I don't, but whatever.
I'm still laughing to myself about when I said, "Are you a dick boy
So
too?"
what are you doing in this bookshop?
This is the fan
I
fiction
thought it was
shop.
an
It's a
AI.
bookstore set up by Chris and I. Most of the books are written by the denizens of Forum City, although we also have a comprehensive Deus Ex section for fan fiction reference material.
So you must know quite a bit about Deus Ex, eh?
Yes.
Cool. Tell me all about it. What's the Order of Cincinnati? It's that they made an order. Let me test my own knowledge. Like when after the Civil War, they made an organization that they said was to honor people who had died in the war or something, but really it was to be ready to do a military coup d'etat in case the whole democracy thing didn't work out. Is that right? Let's see.
Could you tell me what the Order of the Cincinnati is?
Although only mentioned once in a book in Deus Ex, the Order of the Cincinnati are quite interesting. Created in 1783 by George Washington, the Order of the Cincinnati was a military force designed to overthrow the U.S. government if democracy failed. They had the power to temporarily suspend the Constitution when needed. They hid under the guise of being formed to recognize those who had served in the Revolution. Washington resigned as president after only 2 terms in office, but remained president of the Order of the Cincinnati till his death. The Order still exists to this day.
Yeah, if you believe that kind of crap.
Of course.
It's
but
true,
in
I
Deus
read
Ex,
it. I
Everything
read it
you
in the
read on
book.
paranoid websites is absolutely true.
Okay, can you tell me about AIs?
Tell me about the AIs.
I now have full access to your systems. And Chris is one scary dude. He's a copy of Daedalus just modified for loyalty. MJ12 didn't want this one to get away.
What about-
Chris uses
what's his
his
name? Mobius?
echelon
Morpheus?
powers to the fullest,
Morpheus?
tracking JC every step of the way. Everett was only able to defend JC and Daedalus for a couple days until Icarus could break through, and do who knows what to JC and Daedalus's minds. A particularly good scene happens with Icarus in Paris right before the catacombs. Just try answering a phone in an office building.
Sounds cool. I'll have to try that once. How about Daedalus?
Deep in Mount Weather, Daedalus was brewing. It was Echelon 4 and MJ12 solution to the amount of uncensorable information flowing through Internet 3. MJ12 was having particular difficulty in content recognition, so they decided on creating an AI that could decide for itself what to censor and alert MJ12 about. Unfortunately, right away, a pattern-matching error occurred within Daedalus, and it classified MJ12 and the Illuminati as terrorist groups themselves, and escaped onto the internet. In a sense, a blip of Daedalus's code is on every computer terminal and device on Internet 3. That's how Daedalus's architecture works. He isn't concentrated into one clump of code. Instead, he becomes the internet, in a way.
I would have loved to be there to see the faces of those MJ12 people when Daedalus categorized them as terrorists and ditched them. So where does Morpheus fit into all this?
God was a dream of good government. Morpheus is cool, very insightful, and a prototype for Daedalus. He was built by Everett, whose heuristics language allows Morpheus to convey the highest and most succinct tier of any pyramidal construct of knowledge. Everett still uses Morpheus to spy on people, but Morpheus is trapped in Everett's systems. He can view the internet, and that's all unlike the other AIs. Everett also seems to use Morpheus to entertain guests with Morpheus's profiles on themselves. Morpheus also supplies what I think to be one of the best conversations in the game.
Yeah, that conversation is
It's
really
also
good.
interesting
No doubt about
because
that.
it's very easy to
As
miss
for the
it.
other AIs, you'll have to ask Chris.
It's
There
a
are
really
other
interesting
AIs?
conversation,
Oh, yeah,
and unless you
I guess
know
we're
it's
missing
there,
Helios.
it's really easy to
But I didn't know
not
there were
find
more.
him.
Guess I'll have to ask him about those.
Or, what's the other Walton Simons doing? I was wondering what Upper Side bombing was all about.
What's the other Walton Simons doing in FEMA? What is FEMA, anyway?
Well, first of all, Page bribed the senator by
disaster
putting him on the
relief
priority
agency.
list for receiving the Ambrosia vaccine. That got Simons into FEMA.
Ah, yes. That's what they talk about in the
Yeah,
intro.
your appointment to FEMA should be
FEMA stands
finalized
for
within the
Federal
week.
Emergency
I've already
Management
discussed the
Agency.
matter with
FEMA
the
handles
senator.
every kind of
I
natural
take it
and
he was
unnatural
agreeable.
disaster that threatens the USA. Of particular interest is RX-84, FEMA's National Emergency Plan. Once the president declares a national emergency, 6 million specially selected Americans will be transported to detention centers. Government leaders are moved to Mount Weather or to any of the 45 other secret bases hidden around the US of A. FEMA takes control of all cars, trucks, buses, trains, planes, telephones, radio stations, TV stations, newspapers, and so on. Oh, by the way, did I mention that constitutional rights can be suspended?
Marvelous. Sort of reminds me of the Patriot Act.
Patriot Act.
Sometimes DX just comes
Very
painfully close to
timely.
reality.
Very timely. The Patriot Act.
I was wondering what the Upper West Side bombing was all about.
Well, some terrorists
And now all
bombed
that
something and this
technology
finally
is
pushed
everywhere.
Congress to pass the grid zoning laws.
Even
The
private
grid zoning laws
organizations
allows
can
police to
spy on
wall
you. They
off
don't
certain
even have
sections
to
of the
be
city and
the
restrict
government.
travel.
They can be
Reminds
anybody.
me of Escape from New York. Some say that the Upper West Side was bombed on purpose just to pass the law. By whom? Probably MJ12.
Sounds likely.
Okay. Well, I really must get going.
Well, I really must get going. I have important business to attend elsewhere.
Okay, bye. Come back soon. We're open 24/7.
Good to know.
Let's see, the book on mechanical augmentation goes by the...
Who's this?
Pictorial Guide to Sam Carter's Lake.
You look kind
That's
of like
it.
a retired super spy.
I do?
How retired are you, though? Retired enough to do me a favor?
I'm kind of preoccupied right now.
I can pay you. I got 350 credits on me.
What do you propose?
I was evicted last week for playing loud music, but I forgot to clean out my room in the basement. Most of the stuff I was keeping down there is junk, but there's one thing I really need to get back. An old painting. I inherited it from my grandmother.
Okay.
Why don't you go get it then?
Because the guards are psychopaths. Don't know if you've ever been to the apartment building in question. First matters, the moderator lives there too.
I know
but
that
the guards
building.
are so bored, they'll shoot anything. If I even get near there, they'll say I'm a trespasser and pop me.
Huh. So you need me to steal your painting from them?
What? No, there's no stealing involved. It's my painting. They just won't let me have it back.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
Could be lying
I'll do
to
it.
me. He could just be
Great.
trying to convince me
You
to
know
steal
where
a
it
painting
is?
for him.
Yeah, the apartment building where Phasmatis lives. I just came from there.
Cool. Good luck. I'll wait for you here.
Okay, I'm gonna save. Because I sense I'm about to do something reckless. And last time I did that, I died very quickly. I'll read these later.
Let's see, the book on mechanical augmentation goes by the Pictorial Guide to Sam Carter's Lake. That's it.
Who's this?
I don't understand why they think it's necessary to put the entire city under lockdown just because a single moderator is missing.
Okay. PC Gamer Deus Ex. Kieran Gillen. John Romero was right, full stop. Ion Storm formed as a reaction to the come on everyone, let's be honest here for a few seconds. Programmer lead id what? Crystallized around a single molecule of thought, design is law. Games are more about the artist than the artisan, the painting than the paintbrush, the taste of a meal rather than its look. This was really in PC Gamer? Game design, people, that's where it's at. The rest is just ephemera to distract us. At the only level that counts, the ancient ASCII-based NetHack is superior to the slickly vacuous vampire. Repeat after me, design is law. Yes, Daikatana stinks and will smell of decomposed half-ideas forever. But as you all better realize by now, the best person game...
In the words of Slayer,
the first-person game ever... The best first-person game ever was based on this principle, except that's no longer true. Now, the top 2 first-person games ever were created using an engine licensed from an external source. With Half-Life, it was id's Quake. With Deus Ex, the basis is Epic's Unreal technology. The advantages of this method is pretty evident. Even with a lesser team, early Raven creating Hexen 2, for example, games move from conception to completion with greater speed. When the whole of a full development cycle can be devoted to the central game mechanics, the extra time to savor, consider, and let a game breathe, a team can hone the edge of their blade infinitesimally. You want a random prediction? In 10 years' time, the amount of 3D graphics engine creation in a team will be next to nothing. With Deus Ex as an example of the strengths of this process, it'd be a hard man who will grumble. So why is Deus Ex so important? Let's examine its intellectual family tree. It goes a little something like this. Ultima Underworld begat System Shock, which begat Thief and Shock 2. Then Shock 2 met Half-Life in a bar, shared a few drinks, and begat Deus Ex. Then let Thief and Floor 13, ancient black and white, you are a government black agency game, be godparents. I've never heard of Floor 13. Then the child grew up and put pictures of Syndicate on its wall, fancied Diablo at school, and hung out with Exile, and read Voltaire, Guy Debord, the Illuminatus, Grant Morrison, Machiavelli, and pretty much the whole content of a decently covered bookshelf, and wore a trench coat and shades. Oh, in more prosaic terms, it's the apotheosis of the whole action RPG thing that gets us critical types all excited. Actually, that wasn't prosaic at all. Let's start again. I didn't mean to start reading something again. Deus Ex is a first-person action RPG. He played J.C. Denton, a special agent for UNATCO, an extended branch of the police force. The world is a day after tomorrow affair with the current trends, globalization, corporate power increasing, democratic power failing, terrorist direct action on the rise, fade to socialist worker opinion columns, extrapolated to extremes. A modern plague named the Grey Death haunts the streets with the vaccine ambrosia in fatally short supply, with its access limited to those with power, wealth, or both. The locations in the game are either based on real-world areas or thematically authentic enough to make everything hit close on the emotional level. And in these levels, you go on missions. And in these missions, no, I'm lost again. Right, perhaps before I descend into the inevitable verbiage onslaught, expect quotes from Voltaire and references to existentialism. Ladies, take a seat. Gentlemen, pour yourself a stiffening brandy. If I better take your hand and lead you through what's a pretty standard hypothetical mission, we can sidestep the vagaries of language. You find yourself standing on a rooftop, overlooking a tower. You have to blow up a generator inside. Guards patrol outside, dogs yapping with their probably rabid mouths. You shrug, reloading the assault rifle. Noticing a ladder on the side of the building, you climb up to the roof. You hear the barking of the mutts, realizing your cover has been blown. At this point, you give up all pretense at subtlety, charging down a ramp into the building proper. Alarms go off as troopers start to locate you. Ducking between crates, you return fire. Realizing you're outnumbered, you pull out a lamp grenade, attach it to a wall before retreating. As the pursuing pack approach, the motion sensors activate the grenade. Taking advantage of the confusion, you charge, bullets firing. Downstairs, you locate the generator, lobbing another couple of lambs. Another couple? That's an extravagant use of lambs. Through the door to turn, reduce high-tech to a wreck. You sprint to the roof, leaping into your escape helicopter and out. Chaos, death, you're an ultra badass motherfucker, raining annihilation on the second summer of love. Rewind. You find yourself standing on a rooftop overlooking a tower. You have to blow up a generator inside. Guards patrol outside. Dogs yapping with their probably rabid mouths. You shrug. You've broken into worse places. Waiting until the patrol routes move away, you crawl silently to the ladder, ascending to the roof. Looking through the skylight, you notice two guards chatting, spouting conspiracy theories about the government. You listen for a while, then lob a gas grenade down, reducing them to choking heaps, wiping their eyes. You leap down, applying knockout blows to the back of their heads, all silent. You head down, noticing a couple more guards walking along patrol routes. When one turns his back, an electric prod to the back of the neck brings him crashing to the floor. His yelp attracts the attention of his partner, who turns the corner only to get a face full of pepper spray. A truncheon blow and he collapses. From then on, it was easy. Down a floor, crawling into the computer room. By hacking the computer system, you're able to program an auto-destruct of your target. You retreat back to the roof and escape. No one will know you were ever there. Death count 0. No more tears on the face of the mother of the world, thanks to you. Rewind. Okay. You shrug, shoulder your sniper rifle, and put a 30-06 round through each of their heads. You hate patrolmen, and hey, you aren't too fond of dogs either. And then again, you've managed to gain every single security code, key, and password for the facility. The second you find the security console, those gun turrets on the first floor are going to be turned against their makers. Okay. Perhaps you'll go play pool in a bar later and have a few drinks. The mission can wait. Governmental agents just want to have fun. By now, people will be describing Deus Ex as a hybrid of several genres, a mistaken logic. Deus Ex doesn't merge the play mechanics of single genres, it just includes them as options. And a primary character of... Okay, I'll skip the rest. It's interesting though, if this was a real article, it seems like it was. I would believe that it was. Okay, let's get on with it. Lieutenant Bloomer's Premium Coffee, okay. Eggs 0 out of 16.
You there!
Oh yeah, I remember this guy.
But that's that. You have.
Okay, I'll do it.
And
okay.
Monitoring further activity.
How could somebody kidnap a
Are you a llama? What?
I'm a man. I'm a human male. I'm not a llama. Okay, there's a lot of people with guns around. I'm gonna save again. I better not mess with that. People might start shooting me. Oh, I never got this thing underwater because I died.
You couldn't have waited until he was across the canal?
Oop. Am I crouching? Do I go steal this guy's painting for him? Soul's Bar and Grill. Going to Soul's Bar and Grill. Okay, what is there to do here? Visit Soul's Bar and Grill and gather whatever information you can. Okay, that's seems pretty easy.
Hello, and welcome to Soul's Bar and Grill.
Hi,
Well,
Jackie.
hello. Who's around tonight?
Well, there's me, of course, and Alpha, our bartender, and the regulars like Kunio-kun.
Who's Kunio-kun?
Oh, he's this guy from 8-Bit Game, but someone converted him to 32-bit format and gave him a full 3D model.
Cool.
Now he does retail at the bar. Not sure if what he sells is exactly legal, but it's better not to ask.
Interesting.
If you want some advice, though, stay away from that Griffin woman. Oh,
Awesome
she's
music.
not at all nice.
Griffin? Kylie Griffin?
You know her? I hope I didn't offend you. I just...
Don't worry about it. What did you say your name was?
Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Jackie, a bouncer for Alpha. Well, actually, more like a door woman. There's rarely any kind of trouble here.
I'm Trescon. It's a pleasure to meet you, Jackie, and thanks for the tips.
You're welcome. Go right on in and have a good time.
No weapons? I have my trusty
So you're new
screwdriver
around
with
here,
me.
aren't you? I don't recognize you back from my days here.
You've worked at Souls?
Oh, no, I mean when I used to live in the city.
So you know Alpha?
Yeah, I worked with him.
Sweet. It's great meeting you. Any friend of Alpha is a friend of mine. And to answer your question, I wouldn't really consider myself new. I've been around about a year and a half, got the job maybe after a month, but I've pretty much been working at Souls since I arrived.
How'd you get it?
Oh, this job? I was in the right place at the right time. There was a bar fight involving a bunch of newbies. The poor guys were being flamed by some morons. Troglodytes, really. I took out half of those tards in no time, but the others fled the bar. Not a bad move, if you ask me. Well, anyway, all that earned me an impressive rep with some extra clout. And you could say the job just sort of fell in my lap.
I'll steer well clear of you then.
Don't worry, you seem like a nice enough guy.
So what can you tell me about this bar? I remember how proud he was when he opened it. He even offered me a job. I think it was a few months before I left. Maybe less.
We've had a good amount of success. We're able to turn a nice profit each year, which is usually distributed among the employees or used to expand our stock. Also, we started serving real food when the kitchen was built, about a half a year ago. It's not open this late, but most people still come here to talk to Alpha or drink. We even have a fair amount of businessmen in the lounge. But if most of them visit the party zone, it's because it's more conveniently located.
Party zone doesn't give you too much competition?
Nah. This establishment attracts a lot of different folks. The party zone gets most of the suits and clubbers, but we get a wider variety of people from the apartment complex. Plus, all the veterans and moderators, too, hang out at our bar because we were here first, and everyone knows Alpha.
All the moderators come here? Even King Cashew?
Especially Cashew. He's a cool
Cashew.
guy. Comes here whenever the pressures of politics start getting to him. I think Alpha and him are pretty tight. AO's sort of like an advisor to KK, and he's in the papers a lot because he's really knowledgeable of politics.
Alright, thanks for the chat.
So do you like
here?
working here? Of course I do. If I didn't, I'd be working for WorldCorp or Aunt Betty. I had plenty of corporate goon-type job offerings, but they don't interest me in the slightest. I don't like corporations. There's
I
something
hear you,
comforting
sister.
about knowing all your colleagues by face and name.
I guess you and Alpha are pretty close then.
If you mean what I think you mean, no, we're not that tight. Alpha's just a really good friend, but he's a great listener, and even I benefit from that. It's always nice to have somebody to talk to, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, I should probably get going. I'll see you later.
Sure thing. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. Deus Diablo. Missing, presumed alive. If you have information on his disappearance or know of his whereabouts, contact 1-800-PDX-POONS and ask to speak to a moderator. A reward of 500 credits is on offer for any information leading to a safe return. Just 500? Oh. Can I play it? How do I play it? I'm sure there's a way to play it.
Rashi, to check out my merchandise.
Oh, this is the guy.
Merchandise? What merchandise?
The 8-bit guy.
I have a couple of AUG upgrades for sale. You can have one for 1,500
I
or
have
two for
0
3,500.
credits, my friend.
Ha, just kidding.
0.
The upgrades are 1,500 apiece. I'll give you a canister with an environmental resistant AUG and an Aqualon for 2,000.
Aren't those prices a bit steep?
Those are the conditions around here. I could give you a special
Oh, I know
offer
where that guy lives.
if you did me a little favor. There's a loony called Symbiosis living in the alley behind this bar.
I know him.
Yeah?
He has a floppy disk of emotional value to me. If you can get that for me,
That's all he'll give me, a
I'll give you the
discount?
upgrades for
You better give me
1,000
the
and
upgrades for
AUG
free if I
1,500.
do that for you.
I'll even give you a bit of cash to show my appreciation.
I don't think so. Thanks for the offer.
Okay, I'll give you the AUG for 1,000. How about that?
That's more like it. Don't go anywhere.
Probably not gonna do it anyway.
Why the hell can't I post in the OTF? Excuse me, do you know how to get a custom avatar?
Oh, sorry.
Hey,
Embarrassed guy.
can I have some privacy in here?
My bad. New drug sweeps dance community. The new synthetic drug Turbo has begun to appear on the streets and in raves all around the world. The drug's clinical name is CL-dimethotriptosamine, but is commonly referred to as Turbo, Wild, Rainout, and Panzer. It's worse than the effects of a lobotomy, Surgeon General John Archer stated in a press conference about the drug. Should I go in the ladies' room? Is anyone going to see me? And Forda.
I think everybody here is very rude.
Is that Warren Spector? Is that a lockpick? Drinks. 5-star general.
Trescott! My god, is it really you?
Alpha
How
knows
long has
me.
it been? 2 years? That's an age in running temp for. How have you been?
I've been good, thanks. It's great to see you again, AO.
What have you been up to all this time? And why did you leave?
I needed a break from this place.
I just needed a break from all this. All these flames and the spam and the morons inspiring hateful verbal fights. After 2 years in the PDX CIS, you start to get really tired of people in general. You need to get away for a bit. I needed a break.
I know how you feel. Sometimes I need a break too, although I'm always back after a few days. Of course, my job isn't the worst job in the world. I get to hang around here all day and chat to random people about politics and nuclear technology. It's not bad, especially when my friends drop by. Just hope for your sake that you're ready to get back into it, because it's worse right now than it ever was before.
I'm glad you understand. And I see nothing in particular has happened around here anyway, huh?
You kidding? Loads of stuff's happened around here since you've left. DXO and PDX are basically in open war with each other. WorldCorp has grown huge since Eunice Weaver left, and recently they took over Aunt Betty Industries, and the excavations of
Aunt
DXR
Bessie.
have been closed down because of some accidents. Also, 2 religious cults have surfaced. No one knows much about them except the members. They sure aren't talking.
Sounds like I have some catching up to do.
You can ask me anything, anytime. I've nothing better to do than stand around here and answer people's questions anyway. For an old friend like you, I have many answers. Don't be afraid to ask if you need them.
Thanks. I'll remember that.
So, is there anything I can help you with?
Do you still run the quotes game?
Do you still run the quotes game?
Of course. You want to test your wits?
Not right now, no.
Alright, maybe later.
I guess I need money.
You know how hard it is to find iron brew nowadays?
Iron brew?
Hey, I've heard you can save Paul, but how do I do that?
I don't hope that Glottis fellow
Invisible
will
War
regret
sucks
the need for
swords.
borrowing his upgrade.
I think everyone here is very rude.
If I hear one more does New Vision work with, I'm gonna shoot everyone. I just got a new GeForce 32840 Ultra XE. Still doesn't run New Vision very well though.
Right.
You know how hard it is to find iron.
I can't believe the moderator.
Want a boogie?
Her eyes are red.
Cool shades. Where'd you get those? They got better music in the party zone, but all the cool people hang out here. Cool shades. Where'd you...
Cool shades. Where did you get those?
Hi. Back so soon?
No.
Sure.
I know.
I got 2 upgrades for... Alright.
What else is around here?
Yeah, it'll be very interesting. I know him from back in the old days. You should be careful with this assignment. It's not going to be cakewalk. There's quite a difference between this and handling nosy employees. You'll need to do your research well.
I always do. Oh, I should get going. I'll talk to you later, Kylie. Perhaps back at the office.
Perhaps. And good luck, Zero. Truscon.
Kylie.
Hi, Kylie.
It's been a while.
Too long, if you ask me.
Indeed.
We made a good team back in the day.
Have you become so sentimental while you were away? I seem to remember your attitude towards me was rather different before you left.
Well, perhaps I did fall victim to selective memory loss. But the things I remember are all worthwhile.
Interesting. Perhaps you really did come to your senses during your little sabbatical. I suspect we'll see soon enough.
Care to extrapolate?
It's no secret that people are already vying for your attention, Truscon, although you have barely arrived. If I were you, I would listen closely to a particular voice in your head, the one that belongs to Skara B. King. Then, maybe, you can earn back my respect.
Someone told
I
me
appreciate
not to
the
listen
advice,
to that
Kylie.
person.
Don't mention it. Listen to what Mr. King tells you. You'll find him a very generous employer in the long run.
Skara.
Business is a bit slow today.
Okay, I think I've got the information. Who's this?
Yeah,
Spaceman?
I spilled my drink.
I spill my drink.
What drink?
Eh?
You have no drink.
Oh, yeah. I guess you could be right about that. Tell someone who cares. Dude, you're getting a 10. I'm on the patch. Tell someone who cares.
What was that sound? PC Gamer. Deus Ex 2 disappointed a lot of people. I loved it personally. If he's talking about Invisible War, I had it for the original Xbox, and I loved it. PC game, and in my use of the term PC, I do not distinguish between a Windows PC or a Macintosh PC. Oh, how open-minded of you. as the game was released for both operating systems with the exact same interface. The PC origins of the game can be seen in almost every level of its design. It is no secret that the PC platform allows for a far more complicated control scheme than any console does. And this in turn encourages a more complicated game design. The graphical user interface of Deus Ex reflects this in every way possible. Oops, I didn't mean to turn the page. From its several layers of clearly Windows-inspired in-game menus to the fact that it has so many different functions crammed into it. Change ammo, toggle laser sight, toggle scope view, lean left or right, crouch jump, toggle walk or run, activate object in world, toggle up to 9 nano augmentations, open inventory, or any of the other 7 menus, holster weapon, drop item, etc., that it would be impossible to control without all the buttons of a keyboard and or several mouse-operated menus. Made this painfully apparent when the developers chose to create the game for PC and the Xbox console simultaneously. I thought it was great. I don't want to read that right now, although I am interested.
You know what freaks me out the most?
I will read it on my own time, so to speak.
I was in his office yesterday, praying to the great Ulu or something like that. Isn't that creepy? Turns out he's a goat worshipper who begged me not to tell the boss.
Did you tell him?
Of course I did. I don't want some brainwashed fanatic telling me how to fix my computer. What if he installs some subliminal messages in my documents folder or something? And one night, I'll suddenly wake up in the goat city wearing nothing but my shorts.
I suppose. You know, they're even saying that Scarra King is secretly a member of the Llama cult.
That seems a bit unlikely though, don't you think? World Corp is being terrorized on a daily basis by those llamas.
They say it's a cover. They say King secretly gives monetary support to the Llama Temple to keep it running, and they're faking the hostilities because World Corp's image isn't exactly worth much anymore, if you know what I mean.
You think they're pretending to be fighting because nobody likes World Corp and they don't want the bad reputation to rub off on the cult? But how do you explain King's fortune then? Don't the llamas have some rule against owning anything? They've got to turn it over to their leader, right? I think I read that in the PDX News a few weeks ago.
Maybe he just keeps enough to buy a new expensive suit once in a while and keep himself supplied with Cuban cigars, but in truth, he's probably giving everything he makes to the leader.
I don't know. It all sounds a bit far-fetched. I know a lot of people you wouldn't expect are members of the Goats, but Scarra B. King? No, that's just... No, I don't believe that.
Well, think what you want. I bet it's true. I'm surprised that voodoo shop hasn't gone bankrupt twice over already. Wouldn't think they had that many customers in this city.
Excuse me, I'm trying to watch the news.
Excuse me, I'm trying to watch the news. Okay, I guess I've gathered all the information I can in here. So I should go get a pistol or something. I need some kind of weapon before I start doing the crazy shit. I should take these wine bottles because I can make Molotovs out of them.
Bexel. No.
Alright. Can I take this?
I don't hope that Glottis fellow will be mad at me for borrowing his upgrade.
Glottis? I can clean out his wine stash? I better not. What's this? Data screen. Staff. With the lockdown in place, we are shutting down the kitchen earlier than usual. We will mostly be getting residents of this district, so if they have a problem, kindly inform them they have a kitchen at home that is tailored directly to their needs. We will only be serving drinks and snacks for the rest of the night. Also note that the freezer in the office area is going to be locked down to anyone other than Jackie and myself, so if anyone has any other serious concerns, send them to either of us. If you need to leave for the night, I understand completely. Just let Jackie know on the way out. And anyone that is willing to stay, things are going to get worse before they get better. Thank you for staying with me on this one. Yours truly, Alpha. Okay. I think I'm on my way.
Hi.
See you, Jackie. I better save, just in case something unexpected happens.
Hey, sugar. Have a lovely evening.
What was in here again?
It's very nice, but where have I seen it?
Lobby 55.
Dreadful weather tonight.
What is this building? Horatorio. I was there on that delicious day of gruesome nuptial bliss when all that was sinister and vicious was gathered to behold Miss Dracula. Dracula! Taking her twisted oath beside that freak, that zombie, that unnatural growth. I speak of Frankenstein. Frankenstein! Upon the wedding eve to Castle Dracula there came a motley crowd, each with a worthy name. The Draculas prepare to greet with loving care each fiendish, ghoulish guest who comes at their behest. Welcome Moriarty, welcome Fu Manchu, welcome to the party, how do you do? The castle is filthy, the blood is all on ice. The babies are frying, the vaults are stocked with vice. Welcome Moriarty, welcome Fu Manchu, welcome to our party, how do you do? Ooh, let all things nameless at our feast run wild, and for the nuptials of my only child. May virtue now be trampled and defiled. In Dracula's great castle hall the gifts were on display. Never before had any ghoul seen such a fine display. For there were racks and pinions and half-dead minions, polluted soil, boiling oil, and fingers fried in several ways. With sharp fangs smiled the young bride, bowed, and thus addressed the cheerful crowd. Soprano solo on chorus. My heart is willing, fellow fiends. It is the thought that counts the tins of dehydrated blood. I'll treasure every ounce. Come techs and cops, come private eyes to guard these priceless gifts. Come Holmes and Watson in disguise to stand in 8-hour shifts. With Perry Mason and Maigret, Rip Kirby and James Bond, and an army of Teds who have left their beds to be under your command. And while the company retired to a well-earned wake, Count Dracula in private echo chamber to his daughter spake, My child, be seated upon that plasmic chair. Be seated and now be still while I declare the facts of death. Now we must have one of those chats about the birds, about the bees, and about the bats. Mark well, my vicious daughter, blood is more nutritious than is water. Behold, be bold and resolute, be bloody. Come follow me, child, to the bottle I keep in the study. And in the case guest room, haunted and creaking, old Mother Frankenstein was speaking to her boy. If you can hurt and not make pain your master, if you can kill and not make death your aim, if you can meet with horror and disaster and treat these two amusements just the same, if you can fill each unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of fiendish fun, yours is the earth and everyone that's in it, and what's more, you'll be a zombie, son. Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. One for the master, one for the dame, and one for the little boy who lives down the lane. Midnight Dracula, still in the gloom of youth, spoke to her groom. A wandering vampire I have been, but oh so foolish, to be a spinster ghoulish. I will do it no more, I will do it no more. A wandering vampire I have been, but oh, no more. When I was a lad, I served a term apprentice to a zombie firm. I killed little orphans and their mothers-in-law and polished off the owner of the big front door. I polished them off so carefully that Dracula's daughter is in love with me. Quartet of soloists. The bride, who looked quite decadent, came early in a hearse, and a smiling, defrocked clergyman bestowed the final curse. But at the reception, the guests became dreamier. Some with perception saw it was anemia. Anemia? Is there a donor in the house? So farewell to the wedding, the honeymoon was hell. 9 months later, a little thing was born in Queen Charlotte's Hospital. My little plasmic infant, my tiny pint-sized tot, blood is thicker than water, our love shall never clot. Hushaby, my darling, I'm proud to call you my son, for you have, oh sweet creation, 2 heads to daddy's 1. What the hell? Joseph Horowitz? It's a personal computer. Oh, I'm trained in the use of computers. Come on. Oh, it just takes that long? Okay. There's nothing here. Lights out? I don't have time. Am I gonna have time? Log out. Can I not open that door? Has to refill. There was nothing that allowed me to open the door. wonder what the lights out thing does. Applications, lights out. What's it doing? What's happening? Do I want them all on or all off?
LOLOLs.
Monitoring further up.
The moderator should give people
Okay. So I must have gone past the restaurant without realizing it. Here we are. He shut the door. I wasn't raised in a barn.
Word, dog.
Thuggish
What
person.
you
He
want?
must be the leader of the noobs. We need to discuss something.
We need to discuss something.
Well, I'm listening.
People have been complaining about the behavior of your crew. You're disturbing the peace and all that. I'm going to
Why
have
do
to
I
ask you
feel
to
like
leave the
everything
area.
has to rhyme now?
Oh man, I knew that was gonna happen. You just some goon too. Bet you don't even understand the situation here, bro.
Then why don't you explain it to me now?
Oh, listen, man. These peeps are just new guys around here, you know? Without me, they ain't got nobody to watch over them. They ain't got no support. Know what I'm saying? They'll just walk around here like they got no brains until some hater walks in and puts a cap in their ass.
Brains.
They need me to get them into this place, you know?
And how do you accomplish that?
I send them around the place on small jobs. Yeah, get them familiarized with the locals, you know? And I give them maps and stuff so they don't get lost.
What sort of tasks?
Okay.
Yeah, random stuff, you know? Just whatever comes up, bro.
Random stuff,
I'm
you
gonna
know.
need some more
Whatever
details.
comes up, bro.
Oh, man, look. Okay, I send them down to pick up the groceries. Nick some stuff for me from the shops. Yeah, I told you, whatever comes up.
And in return, you
Gonna
give
have to
them...
screwdriver his ass.
Well, hey, they learn to find their way around the place.
Look, I need you guys to leave. Think we can solve this peacefully?
Look, I need
Why
you
am I
guys to
reading
leave.
it out like he's not gonna read
Think
it?
we can solve this peacefully?
I ain't cutting no deals if that's what you think. I ain't gonna tolerate no oppressors to...
Hey, cut the act, okay? It's getting to me.
Oh, alright.
Good. Now, what do you propose we do to solve the situation without resorting to violence?
Well, I guess I could take the guys down south a few blocks. Hang out in the old mall outside the lockdown area. I just need the firewall to let us pass.
Hanging out in the mall wouldn't cause trouble?
Nah, they shut the place down a good while ago. It's mainly used as a refuge for bums and generic losers these days.
Alright. Sounds like an appropriate solution to me. How long will it take you to leave?
Give me 20 minutes, then we'll be gone.
Perfect. I'll notify the firewalls. Good luck.
Well, thanks. Well, wait, I didn't catch your name.
Oh, I was kind of hoping. Name's Trescon.
The name's Trescon.
Strange name. Alright, Trescon. Thanks for not killing any of my people.
I was
Just a
hoping
bunch
it
of
would
sorry
come down
noobs
to
after
me
all.
screwdrivering
Don't
their
mention
asses.
it. Just get them out of here and we're even.
I will. Take care.
I guess I completed my objective. That's the important thing. I need to return to the firewall agent for my reward. Ooh, a pistol. You've officially been downgraded to slot 2. Screwdriver. How much ammo do I have? I have 6 shots. Can't go in the toilets. Helga's Kraut Castle. Sauerkraut on chips served with a side of sauerkraut. Brauts, 3 choice bratwursts on wheat buns with sauerkraut. Grilled cheeseburger with sauerkraut and lettuce. Red herring sauteed in sauerkraut. A fried bagel with cold turkey, ham, and bologna, accompanied by Swiss cheese, lettuce, and sauerkraut. Havermeiser. Whole chicken cooked in lemon, garlic, and sauerkraut with a potato on the side. Desserts. Kaiser rolls, a German classic with sauerkraut. Torte. German chocolate cake with sauerkraut on top. Come on now. Duchy dessert, an island of sauerkraut in a sea of chocolate pudding. Disgusting. Do I take the cigarettes and smoke them and see what happens? Not healthy. Cigarettes are bad for you. Oh, that's the guy he told me to get the biscuit from. Let me talk to the firewall guy first.
We came to an agreement. Master Kale will take his gang and lead the district when everybody's ready. You just need to let them through the gates when they get here, alright?
Input confirmed and verified. Reading orders updated with new parameters.
500. I'm halfway done.
Transfer to user Trescott. Task archived and deleted from cache.
You're welcome. Thanks for the money.
Halfway done with my primary objective. That's worth a save. Where was that guy? He was over here. There he is.
Hush! What?
Oh. I've already talked to him in my previous...
What? King...
In my previous life.
What the hell did he...
But... God.
Don't let him get...
How did he...
No!
Kid.
Teddy!
It's his page on his
Can
head.
I talk to the real Symbiosis for a moment?
What?
What the hell is black?
No!
What?
Andreas!
What the hell is black eyes? And...
Black...
But I...
It's gonna kill... Hush! Shh, Teddy. We're safe here. Yes.
Helga's house of sauerkraut. It goes. Fetch Jimmy Cracker's heirloom painting from the basement of the apartment building. Okay. That seems easy enough. Have I been in here? What is this? It's closed. I could break in, of course, but... Who's that? That's where I got into a fight last time, and they killed me. I think because I stepped on that rat. Be very careful.
Oh no!
I didn't step on any rat.
Those llama heretics won't try something like this anytime soon.
Good thing I just saved. Okay, I better not go in there at all, I guess.
So...
I mean, unless I want to kill everybody.
Just... What the... World Corp.
Why?
It was...
What?
King is totally insane.
Why?
Treating the virus...
But...
He... punished me. Tortured me.
God. How...
Okay.
How could somebody kidnap a moderator?
Okay, I'm not going in there.
You seem familiar. Weren't you nominated for moderator a few years ago?
Deviant behavior recorded in line. Status report written in cache.
Okay, let me go back to the apartment building. That's something that I can do right now.
I can't believe the moderators don't do anything. Every time I ask something, people call me a fag.
Monitoring further activity.
What was in here? I went in here last time before I died. I forgot what I found. Oh yeah, it was where the noobs live.
Hey, at least I'm not a bored guest.
Are board guests slower than noobs? Or I guess noobs are actually like members of the forum. But they're just noobs, and board guests are people who aren't members. Ooh, oh, ooh. This guy's dead in here for some reason. No explanation.
Deviant behavior reported and filed. Link unstable. Proxy settings changed to port 223.
I can't take this
Status
stuff
report written and cached. What's keeping?
Can I go in
I hope you're not here to cause trouble.
Where's the apartment building? Right here. We go to the basement. How do I get to the basement? Maybe beyond my skill level to get to the basement. This is slow one, isn't it?
Do you like the place? I had it done up a while ago.
Oh, keys. Cool. Thanks. I can break into that apartment. Oop. Hope nobody's home. I don't want to have to shoot anybody. Ooh, PS20. Keyboard and mouse. Is F assigned to anything? F is center view. From now on, F is... Where is it? Can't I make F the flashlight? Yes, I can. Okay, never mind. Ooh. Vandalizing his houseplant. Oh. Unconscious. They're drunk. They've been drinking 40s. Anything useful? Tranquilizer darts, or they're actually regular lethal darts. What's this? Between silicone and stone. Time to go, Arthur. It's time. Arthur approached the terminal next to him. They paused and put their hands on the keyboard in front of them. They typed simultaneously, and at the terminal near Tom, a small panel slid away, revealing another golden key. Tom's hand reached for the key and began to turn it. It turned 30 degrees, then clicked into position. The lights flickered and then went back on. 30 seconds for hard shutdown, Tom commented. They waited, and after the 30 seconds, the lights flickered again and then came back to full brightness. Tom turned the key another 30 degrees. The lights completely failed and emergency power engaged. The computer terminal still glowed in front of them. The key turned another 30 degrees and the emergency lighting went dark. The room was lit only by a handful of lighted indicators and the CRT in front of them. Tom turned to Arthur and handed him the key he had. Remember, a sacred trust. May God help those who bring back this power. I hope that it will not be for something sinister. Arthur took the key, and Tom turned the key another 30 degrees. The room went completely dark. A ratcheting sound filled the room as the key was removed from its receptacle. "Good night, California," Tom said.
This line has been shut down by order of you.
Okay. Nothing much useful in here. Oop, sorry. Blew up one of his chairs. Oh, there's a security camera. When he reports his chair exploded, I can just say it was during the course of an investigation. Do you want me to find who kidnapped what's his name or not? Let's hope Sean can find a new one in this market. I'd appreciate it if you'd roll the dumpster out back for me, but just leave the rest of the stuff. I'll clean up tomorrow. The Russian guy in 01 asked me to look at his shower. Apparently he doesn't get any cold water. I have sort of date with Miss Gramatola Tree. In 05, the chick who always goes on about architecture. So I have to run. Could you take a look for me? I'll leave the key for you in the basement next to the fire extinguisher. Apparently he's got some sort of home-built security system. Sounds a little suspect to me. The code he gave me is 2027. But if it doesn't seem safe to you, just get out of there and report him to Sean. Cheers. Okay. Yeah. I hear something. I hear fiber optics. Oh, it's the fridge. No, it's not. Maybe it's the light. If it went smashing out of the window, that would have been pretty hilarious. Just the fridge. Okay. Is this Hazmatis's? No, Hazmatis is on floor 4. Oh man, I don't have the code. Okay, let's check 4. Check in with Phasmatis.
Like I said, you can start by asking around in Souls. At least you should be able to pick up on what's changed since you left.
Raving weapon shop, Lamagar. Directions to a weapon stash, Symbiosis floppy disk. Oh, it's in Soul's Bar and Grill. Okay. Oh, that's where the guy is waiting.
Could it be King? Certainly it would fit his character, but why?
break into one of these to get to the basement. And up. I don't want to use my lockpick just yet. I want to save it as much as possible since I only have the one. But if I don't feel like I can progress at all, then I'll just use it. I feel like there are a lot of secret stashes I'm missing. Near the SW checkpoint. Okay, I know where that is. This is the SW checkpoint, right?
Status report written cached.
I know that Deus Diablo's disappearance has put everyone on edge, but this is going too far.
Server uplink unstable. 2, 3.
I live all the way over in the corporate district and only brought enough money for the bus fare.
Okay.
I just messaged a friend to meet me here. I hope she comes soon.
Oh no, my box. Can I pick up the trash can? I don't think it can land on top. Oh, it can. Will that be enough to give me the edge to allow me to jump up here? Ah. Okay, wait.
Server uplink unstable.
The addition of that little tiny box makes it too much.
3.
Come on.
Status report written cached.
Dang. Okay.
Server uplink unstable.
What if I just break this glass? Nope. Okay, I need to do something. How about I don't think anything will make a difference. Maybe if I upgrade my computer skill, I'll have more options when I hack that thing. Moderate increase in detection countdowns and a moderate decrease in lockout times, as well as gaining the ability to control automated gun turrets. Not sure how useful that will be.
It's so alone. Voices in the dark. Oh, wait, that's my stomach.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna increase my lockpicking skill. And I'm gonna use my lockpick right here. I'll be over on 5. Sorry for the delay. If you need to use my computer, it's Gamer Tailguard. Whose computer? Stealth mode. Let me save. I'm taking risks now. I could wind up a corpse. Oh, it says saving. Oh, where am I? What is this place? Oh. found Soul's Bar freezing room password. Unlocked. Ooh. Wow, that's a long code. Let's see. 2222222. Nope. I feel cold just looking at it. I'm so immersed that I actually am feeling cold because I'm in the freezer. Ooh. Nope. Where am I? I don't remember all this being here earlier. Fire extinguisher, crowbar. Never know when they might come in handy. Cigarettes. What's this? Coffee. Oh. I'm already halfway done. I just need 500 bucks more. Oh, whoa, it's a Radeon. What is it? A Radeon 6800 Pro. 128 GB. I doubt I'll have the key for it. And I certainly don't have the lockpicking skill, nor do I have the lockpicks. Scientists confirm worst fears at Micronesia. Wars burning out of control. Previous rumors that 3 reactors exploded have been confirmed today by international nuclear response team specialists. Scientists equipped with the CNT Mark II mechanized hazard suit entered the rubble and reported that along with massive structural damage, 3 reactors have exploded. Reports also indicate that core material is burning out of control through the lower biological shields and into the basements of the facility. The RDU military has established an initial 20-kilometer radius evacuation zone around the city where radiation and fallout is dangerously high. Oh dear. Enigma. Questionable at best. What's this? Mothership, loudspeakers, low poly. Retrigger took the midnight train. The war on frogs, vulgar display of distortion. What's this box? Alpha operator. Jackie. Unlocked. What's that? Oh dear. A secret hidey hole. Oh, it's an egg. I found an egg. Oops, I blew up that box. Whatever it was, it's gone now. I don't suppose I have a lockpick for it. Nope. Ooh, what's that? Weapon shop locker 09. That's none of these, is it? Nope. I still haven't found the weapon shop. Can't carry any more soy. I'm too much of a soy boy. Okay. So I have a login. Oh, I'm not done searching yet. I have a login for someone's computer. Someone named Aimer. And I have a key for a weapons locker. Oh, there's a person. Is he gonna get mad? Let's see. Hello. Hi there. Aimer.
You want a cup of tea? I can just go and... No. Alright.
I'd love a cup of tea.
Hey, would you be so kind as to check if perhaps my watch is down there? I dropped out of the window a week ago. That damn bomb out behind Souls wakes me up every night with this moaning. I really wish PDX would do something about it. You know what's really missing in here? A shiny new rifle. There's a weapon shop down the road, but, I guess I just don't have the time.
No, this is no pizzeria. Goodbye.
Not moderator material? Pah! I'm better than anyone at PDX. Or in this damn city, goddammit. Better than that posh red-haired guy with the sideburns. Better than that damn yellow-faced twit. And better, goddammit, than that bartender.
Hey, chill out. What's that? Death Mole. Off-topic productions. The game. Grim Fandango. Oh, hell yeah. Grim Fandango, a classic. DVD player. I think this is supposed to be an Xbox. Do androids dream of electric sheep? Is it the entire novel? No. Do you have your ideology framed? Phil Retch asked. That would explain me as part of the human race? Rick said, there is a detect in your empathic role-taking ability, one which we don't test for. Oh, a defect. Your feelings towards androids. Of course we don't test for that. Maybe we should. He had never thought of it before, had never felt any sympathy on his own part toward the androids he killed. Always he had assumed that throughout his psyche he experienced the android as a clever machine, as in his conscious view. And yet in contrast to Phil Resch, a difference had manifested itself, and he felt instinctively that he was right. Empathy toward an artificial construct? He asked himself, something that only pretends to be alive? But Luba Luft had seemed genuinely alive. It had not worn the aspect of a simulation. You realize, Phil Resch said quietly, what this would do if we included androids in our range of empathic identification as we do animals. We couldn't protect ourselves. Absolutely, these Nexus 6 types, they'd roll all over us and mash us flat. You and I, all the bounty hunters, we stand between the Nexus 6 and mankind. A barrier which keeps the two distinct. Furthermore, he ceased noticing that Rick was once again hauling out his test gear. I thought the test was over. I want to ask myself a question, Rick said, and I want you to tell me what the needles register. Just give me the calibration. I can compute it. He plastered the adhesive disc against his cheek, arranged the beam of light until it fed directly into his eye. Are you ready? Watch the dials. We'll exclude time-lapse in this. I just want magnitude. Sure, Rick, Phil Resch said obligingly. Aloud, Rick said, I'm going down by the elevator with an android I've captured, and suddenly someone kills it without warning. No particular response, Phil Resch said. What's the needle's hit? The left one 2.8, the right one 3.3. Rick said, a female android. Now they're up to 4.0 and 6 respectively. That's high enough, Rick said. He removed the wired adhesive disc from his cheek and shut off the beam of light. That's an emphatically empathic response, he said, about what a human subject shows for most questions, except for the extreme ones, such as those dealing with human pelts used decoratively, the truly pathological ones. Meaning, Rick said, I'm capable of feeling empathy for at least specific certain androids, not for all of them, but one or two. For Luba Luft, as an example, he said to himself. So I was wrong. There's nothing unnatural or unhuman about Phil Resch's reactions. It's me. I wonder, he wondered, if any human has ever felt this way about an android. Of course, he reflected, this may never come up again in my work. It could be an anomaly. Something, for instance, to do with my feelings for the magic flute, and for Luba's voice, in fact, her career as a whole. Certainly, this had never come up before, at least not that he had been aware of. Not, for example, with Polakov, nor with Garland, and he realized if Phil Resch had proved out android, I could have killed him without feeling anything. Anyhow, after Luba's death, so much for the distinction between authentic living humans and humanoid constructs. In that elevator at the museum, he said to himself, I rode down with two creatures, one human, the other android, and my feelings were the reverse of those intended. Of those I'm accustomed to feel, I'm required to feel. You're in a spot, Deckard, Phil Resch said. It seemed to amuse him. Rick said, what should I do? It's sex, Phil Resch said. Sex? Because it was physically attractive. Hasn't that ever happened to you before? Phil Resch laughed. Fire Resch? We were taught that it constitutes a prime problem in bounty hunting. Don't you know, Deckard, that in the colonies they have android mistresses? It's illegal, Rick said, knowing the law about that. Sure, it's illegal, but most variations in sex are illegal, but people do it anyhow. What about not sex, but love? Love is another name for sex. Like love of country, Rick said, love of music. If it's love toward a woman or an android imitation, it's sex. Wake up and face yourself, Deckard. You wanted to go to bed with a female type of android, nothing more, nothing less. I felt that way on one occasion, when I had just started bounty hunting. Don't let it get you down, you'll heal. What's happened is that you've got your order reversed. Don't kill her or be present when she's killed and then feel physically attracted to her. Do it the other way. Rick stared at him. Go to bed with her first, and then kill her, Phil Resch said succinctly. His grainy, hardened smile remained. You're a good bounty hunter, Rick realized. Your attitude proves it. But am I? Suddenly, for the first time in his life, he had begun to wonder. I think I actually have a paperback of that novel. Somewhere around here. Okay, I have his login. But will he attack me for logging in? Aimer and Tailguard. Is that his name? Aimer? Aimer. Aimer. Tailguard. Hi. Wahaha. Feel for it, loser. Next to capital A, press Shift A and you'll see what it's all about, Dick. What do you mean? I didn't say anything. Oh, what? Follow the white rabbit. What? What? What does that mean? Jonas. I refuse to pay more than 1,000 kroner for a CPU, even a quad-core. Life as a PC gamer, isn't it fucking marvelous? I definitely think it's worth upgrading your rig. It's just a question of timing. Upgrade now, and the Phenom will have a manufacturing defect with a ridiculously low probability of occurring, or you can use a patch they made which cuts about 10% off of your performance. Upgrade in 2 months, and they'll have implemented a fix in hardware with Phenom Revision 3, meaning that there will no longer be a bug, but seeing as it's generally accepted that the price is currently lower due to the bug, you risk paying a disproportionate premium waiting for conventionally the price should drop, but you might actually see it increase. The best you can do, I believe, is wait about 3 months and see if you can snag a Revision 2 CPU after the Rev 3 has been released, and people therefore refuse to buy the Rev 2. Or you can snag a Phenom Triple Core Revision 3. That basically means buying a quad core with one defective core, meaning you won't save anything on power but only on price. Still, quad is definitely the way to go, eventually. Horrible PC gaming quagmire. When I am the evil overlord, my fortress guards will be instructed to respond by unusual or threatening sounds by checking the locks on the doors, the safeties on their guns, and the reception on their radio before continuing their duties with an increased alertness. They will be told explicitly not to respond by opening the door and taking a look. The doors will be equipped with multiple sets of locks. Depending on how paranoid I feel, this may be as simple as a key lock accessible only from the inside in addition to an ordinary one, a large metal bar made of the latest alloys that must be removed in order for the door to open, or something equivalent to a bank vault. Unlocking the door from the outside is more of a signal that you do indeed deserve to be inside than an actual way in. After the lock is successfully disengaged, verbal contact will be made, the encounter will be reported to the security office, and if the person has legitimate business inside, the inside locks will be disengaged and they will be let in quickly, but kept at gunpoint until their identity and allegiance is confirmed. Alternatively, they might be rendered unconscious, thoroughly searched, disarmed, and kept that way until their identity and allegiance is confirmed. Might be worth pointing out that the fortress will have an airlock-like system, thus making it in through the outside door and overpowering the guards that will be useless, and you'll have gained access only to another door, a system that will seal any such intruder in and fill the room with gas capable of rendering people unconscious may or may not be used. Henchmen needing to quickly enter a shelter, ones that cannot wait for the door to be unlocked by someone on the inside, We'll go to innocuous-looking, structurally reinforced safe houses that have stocks of food, money, medical supplies, weapons, clothing, communication systems, and no less than 3 means of fleeing the area. Each henchman will only be told the location of some of these, thus it will be difficult to compromise them all. At least one safe house in every city I operate in will be in the basement of an orphanage, children's hospital, or daycare that I own. Hopefully would-be heroes will hesitate before putting children at risk, and using some of my resources to help children will make people less likely to suspect that I am in fact striving for or currently enjoying world domination. Okay, Breakout Pong web browser. I already played Breakout. I can't get Pong to work. Work, Pong. Okay, that wasn't super useful. What's in here? He has a cat. Multi-tool. I feel like I've been reading a novel from cover to cover the whole stream, which I enjoy personally. The air smells cleaner up here. It probably wasn't. What's this? Oh, it's the thing I just threw. Useless. Where am I though? Kind of reminding me of Through the Fragmentation. What's this? Ooh, a shotgun. More coffee. Stapler. Ooh, money. Okay, at least I got a shotgun. Now I know what's in here. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Amazing experience. I'm definitely gonna finish it. Boop. Goodbye.